Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with more of the Modern Warfare 4 beta. We played a bit yesterday, I would say like at least 3 hours, and I enjoyed it for the most part. I have a lot of issues though. I think I've gotten, I don't know. I really want to dive more into it though. You know, we played a lot of Rex and Furnace yesterday as well. Black Ops 7, we beat the Easter egg finally, and that was a lot of fun. And I will be jumping more into Rex and Furnace probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Monday for sure. I want to play Curse Mode because I still haven't played Curse Mode. But I want to play more of the beta as well. I really want to, because this beta is going to go away in a few days, right? And then we're going to have the other weekend of the beta after that. Yeah, anybody can join, of course. I want to look at my creative class first, though. So I think they added... No, they didn't yet. I thought they were going to add a new map. I thought... Am I crazy? They made a tweet. About a map, but I thought that was being added today. Maybe that's going to be added tomorrow then? Ah. Alright. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But what really got me interested is that Infinity Ward did tweet out that they made some changes today. And one of the changes was apparently weapon balancing and time to kill. It said the ISO Nightshade and Oris were nerfed. Lethality of frangible rounds reduced to tune time to kill. So there's just some things in the game that they changed around to make the time to kill a little bit better. So I don't think it's going to feel as fast as it did yesterday, thankfully. What really got me nervous, though, is... So I've been under the impression that this was closer to like a Black Ops 7 time to kill. But according to Exclusive Ace, that's maybe not actually the case. That's what we all assumed, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think time to kill is one of those things that you have to really play a lot to judge. Like, you can't really just jump into it and just know, right? Because it depends on the guns, it depends on how good the players are that you're fighting, how accurate they are, that kind of thing. So it's hard to just jump into it and just be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what the time to kill is like. All right, let's just put on an LMG, I guess. I don't know. PPSH, customize that a little bit with a barrel. I did notice a lot of the barrels kind of, or a lot of the attachments in the game kind of suck. Like, they mess up a lot of things that they honestly shouldn't be messing up. I might just leave it like this, to be honest. Kill streaks, we haven't really unlocked any interesting ones. I'm gonna keep what we got. All right, let's jump into it. We're going to do open mosh pit because, I don't know. I see people saying that the open mosh pit doesn't even feel like open matchmaking. I don't know. Like, I'm still of the opinion that how do you just know what skill-based matchmaking feels like from just a day of playing? I feel like you need like weeks of testing to like really get it down. That's just me. I don't know. I don't really get this whole idea of like, oh yeah, you could just tell. I don't know. Like, I think I could tell when it was strict. Like, we go to like Modern Warfare 19. Oh, I could tell when I played that, right? Because that was like, you played a couple games in a row, you were doing pretty good. You immediately felt the change. That I definitely could see. But I feel like the way they've made it in Black Ops 7 with open matchmaking and stuff, and like, I don't like the difference between open matchmaking and then like standard, like, I don't know. Their new matchmaking system, I don't understand either. They haven't really explained it, so it's just all up in the air at this point. I've been loving the M4. M4 is really good, yeah. I really hate how they have stuff in creative class that you can't get until the game comes out. Oh, really? There's just stuff sitting there that you can't even unlock till the... Well, they might open up the level cap a little bit, probably for weekend 2 or something, right? I don't know. I really can't figure out why they didn't make Omni Movement evergreen. This game feels a lot clunkier than BO7. I feel like it might have something to do with... They probably were making this game before, like, I'm sure they started working on this before BO6 even came out. And they probably were thinking to themselves, like, you know, Treyarch can do their thing, but maybe it was something they weren't personally interested in. So they didn't really have time to figure out how people felt about it. But regardless, I think there was a lot of hate about Omni Movement. I didn't hate Omni Movement. I'm fine with it, but I know a lot of people don't like it. So they probably saw that and went, okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not even going to bother to try to implement that then. He said there's a lot of body multipliers, so that's my guess. Time to kill will feel inconsistent in fast times. That's probably it, yeah. Because I noticed headshots like crazy fast, how fast they kill you in this, which is it shouldn't be like crazy. I don't know. I'm okay with the body multipliers being very high like that, as long as the time to kill is really slow. Like Cold War was Cold War wasn't like that. Which game was like that? There was a Call of Duty. I don't remember if it was BO4 or Cold War, because one of them I think had like no body multipliers, or at least not like, except for headshots, I guess. But I forget which game had like a lot of body multipliers. But there was one of the games. I don't know. It was either that or MW3. I don't know. But if you have like a slow time to kill and then you have body multipliers, I think it's better, because it's like, okay, at the base it's pretty slow, but if you get a headshot, it's going to be like more like a medium time to kill, right? A little bit faster. It's rewarding you for getting the headshot. But when you have a game like this, it makes it feel like a headshot is insta killing you. You know, it's almost like you're playing Rainbow Six Siege, and like that shouldn't be how COD feels, you know. But I also know there's people who like fast time to kill, so like I don't know, it's a very hard thing to juggle. I'm gonna always prefer a slower time to kill, whether it's medium or slow, whatever. I don't really like the fast ones, but if they're gonna do it, I've said this multiple times, they need to at least add a separate mode or playlist that has a slower time to kill, whether it's 150 HP or whatever. They should do that. Why is it taking so long to find a lobby? Oh my god. That is crazy. The fact there is perks and streaks in the beta, you need to be higher levels, makes me think the cap will be over 30 for this beta. Or it's just the case that they're just showing us it without us being able to use all of it, but I don't really know for sure. There's an AR muzzle that makes kick and recoil better with no cons, probably the best attachment. Do I have that unlocked? Probably not, right? Oh, you can't even see what the muzzles do. What the hell just happened? New playlist update. Okay, that's probably why it wasn't working. Hell yeah, they added the new map. Fuck yeah. Ugh. And they added inflation. I was saying, I thought there was supposed to be a new map today, but I guess they just added it. Okay. It's called Cachette. I don't know. I wanted to try out the new map, so. Hell yeah. I love playing the IWA sitting in a corner with a shotgun. Oh no. That's funny. By the way, I haven't played the campaign mission yet. I found out there's armor plates in the campaign. Immediately, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't understand. I'm like so frustrated with some of these decisions that they've been making in regards to like Call of Duty and campaigns and stuff. It's like, that makes no sense. Why are we putting armor plates in campaign? I like, obviously I hated it in Black Ops 7 as well, but like, I was like, okay, this is a very weird campaign, whatever. They want it to be more like, you know, like they want it to kind of feel like Endgame in a sense. I don't know. It's a weird campaign, right? But I was like, oh, Infinity Ward's definitely not going to do that with MW4. And then they did. I'm like, are you kidding? Hopefully it's not in every mission at least. Okay, here we have Cachette. Hopefully it's a good map. Have you heard about the drama during COD Next? With the YouTube chat being full of bots? No, I actually didn't know about that, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What the fuck? Do you see that? You could slide. Wait, hold on. I gotta answer that. Sorry, we're good, we're good. Sorry. Had to fix something real quick. Oh. All right. How's everyone doing? Apologize for the interruption. Let's jump back into it. Oh, that was a... I just had to help someone with something, but it was a very strenuous task. Okay. All right, let's jump back into it. Why do you hate modern zombies for armor but not BO4? My hands smell like plywood now. There's people actually make that serious argument, Cam, though. I've heard people say, like, why don't you complain about the zombies, BO4 zombies armor? I'm like, dude, you don't even notice it's there. Like, you get it when you, like, use your specialist just as, like, a way to, like, I guess protect you while you use your specialist, but, like, it makes no difference to the experience, to be honest. Wasn't armor in Cold War's campaign? I think it was. I don't really remember, though. I didn't really like a lot of Cold War's campaign, though, to be honest. I didn't hate it, but I actually don't remember. I don't think Cold War had like consistent armor. It might have been in like 1 or 2 missions. I don't remember, actually. Someone correct me on that. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I don't think it was in Cold War. I don't know. I forget actually. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play Cachette. How was Cachette? That map is kind of dookie. Oh no. Your mic? My mic is broken where sometimes it'll just like activate without me even activating the mic. It's so weird. I don't know. Sometimes I have to like turn it on and off to fix it. TTK was awful. Way better yesterday? How could they have possibly made it worse? I'll be the judge of that. Damn! Okay, I was already low health, though. I can't really judge it too much there. I was already low health. I keep thinking I have a stim shot. Oi! Someone's behind me. Ah! No! Wait, I thought I had hardline on this class. Do I not? Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, no, I do. I'm confused by that because it's... Oh, wait, no. I guess UAVs aren't 3. I guess UAVs are 4 and then hardline makes it 3. Okay. Originally, I thought UAV was a 3 and then hardline made it 2, but I'm very wrong about that. Clearly. Oi! Yeah, apparently, I don't really know. I think they just nerfed a couple of guns. I think that's what they adjusted with the time to kill. Or so I've been told. Do you think DMZ will have any staying power? It feels kind of pointless to invest in this game when it feels like it'll essentially vanish in a year. Yeah, that is the thing about Call of Duty is like, a lot of people have that thing where it's like, the game only lasts a year, so people have a hard time really getting invested when they know after a year it's just going to be, you know, they're not really going to play it much past a certain point, right? But I do think Call of Duty does work in a way to where there usually is still people playing it even years later. You know what I mean? Like, I can go back and revisit, like, Black Ops 4. Like, sure, the lobbies aren't going to be packed, but I could at least get something out of it. And I feel like DMZ will probably be the same way, because I don't think we're going to get a new DMZ, like, often. It'll probably be just, like, every 3 or 4 years, right? So there's probably going to be, if it's good enough, there will probably be a community that stays on MW4 for DMZ. Even when the next COD comes out and the next COD, you know what I mean? That's only if it's good, though. That's only if it's good. I don't think that they'll keep updating it, though, beyond that. You know, it might get to a point where they stop updating it, but I've always felt this way, where like if a game is good enough, I feel like it should feel comfortable not updating anymore and still be really good, you know? Like if a game requires consistent updates to be good, then I think there's a core problem with the game. Which is how I felt about Modern Warfare Zombies, right? Because I feel like people loved Modern Warfare Zombies at launch, and then they were like, oh, it got bad because they didn't update it enough. And I always felt like, you know, if it was actually really solid, I feel like you would like it regardless of all the updates, you know? Like, obviously you want more updates, don't get me wrong. Obviously, updates are great. But, like, that shouldn't be this game shouldn't be built in a way to where, like, it needs updates or else it's just gonna suck, you know? Ah. I want A. Give me A. So I think sometimes securing flags only gives you like a half of a score or half of a point. Sometimes it gives you a full one. I don't know. It's really weird. Maybe only the B flag gives you a full one and then A and C gives you half, which doesn't really make sense. I don't know. Oh, of course someone came from behind. I could tell the time to kill sucks. I'm not even playing the game. They should have left it alone. Well, no, the change they made from today to yesterday, apparently, again, I'm not, you know, apparently they just nerfed a few guns. So all they did is really just make it so some guns don't kill as fast. But I don't think that makes it worse. I don't think it's great as is. I still want it to be slower, but it's still pretty fast, it seems. But I don't think that means that they make it worse. They couldn't have possibly made it even faster. That wouldn't be even possible. Any faster and we would have been playing hardcore, basically. Dude, this enemy team's getting a lot of streaks. I have been talking a lot about, I'm sure if you guys watch my streams, you've been seeing me consistently mention how I want to rank all of the multiplayer modes for Call of Duty, do like a full multiplayer ranking. I was gonna do one this year with Black Ops 7. I think I realized that the video would do a lot better if I waited until Modern Warfare 4 came out and I included Modern Warfare 4. So I think I'm gonna do that video like by the end of the year, probably with including Modern Warfare 4. Just because like BO7 wasn't that popular, obviously, right? So that's the same reason I didn't do a campaign ranking this year. I was like, it's just not gonna do as popular. Like people are not talking about Call of Duty as much as they usually do, but I think this game will be more popular. So it'll just, you know, it's a better time to post videos like that, you know? Damn. Point your system is dumb. If you're gonna use fractions, just have score streaks. Yo, they should have just done score streaks for sure. Looping score streaks as well. But I'm also in a position where I'm like, I was honestly expecting just kill streaks because that's what we thought was going to be the case for a couple months. So I'm in a position where I'm at least happy they didn't just do that, right? I can at least be satisfied that they gave us something closer to score streaks. But yeah, you might as well just do score streaks. There's really no point of trying to change, you know, what was best. There is like one change I wanted to see to score streaks that I always think would have been really interesting. And let me know what you guys think about this. I'm still like pretty confident about this idea. I don't know how much it would change the game though. It would maybe be a little bit OP in like modes like Shipment or on maps like Shipment. But I had this idea that double kills and triple kills and like quad feeds should get you extra score, right? And the reason why I would say that would be a really good idea is because that encourages rushing. So like, let's say you get one kill. If you get a second kill really soon after that first kill, instead of just getting an extra 100 score, you would get like a bonus score of like, I don't know, 15 or something. So you get like 115 score for that second kill. And if you get a third kill like really quickly after, you get like 130 score maybe. If you get a fourth one, you get like 150. So it just goes up and up, and maybe it caps out there, and then every kill after that point, if you keep going on a quad feed chain or whatever, it'll just keep being like 150 score per kill. I think it'd be a great way to encourage rushing. So if you get one kill, you're encouraged to like rush out there and find another person to kill so you can get that bonus. Might be OP in maps like Shipment, but I think that would be really cool. Great way to encourage rushing. I'm liking the beta so far. That's how they suck you in the Stockholm Syndrome loop. Yeah, that's fair. You gotta wait till Christmas. That's fair. For me though, like even when I criticize a lot of Call of Duty games, obviously. Like I've been told I was a complainer many different years. Like I just complain too much. I've been told that many times, right? But I still, like, I will say every single Call of Duty, even the worst ones, I do still enjoy. Like, I wouldn't be playing these games if I didn't enjoy them all, right? I'm not gonna sit here and play a game if I'm not having fun with it. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But obviously I want them to be as good as they can be. So if I'm playing a game and I don't think it's as good as it can be, I'm gonna criticize it, right? That's how I've always been. So like I might say like Modern Warfare, you know, Modern Warfare 2019 is like the worst thing ever. I might say that, right? Like I hate that game. I still still enjoy playing it as a COD game, right? Like I'm still fine with playing it. I just think it's the worst of Call of Duty, right? It's like that's to me is just not what COD should be, at least for the multiplayer. And so I criticize it like that, but do I think it's like a terrible thing that I can't bother playing? No, like I can still play it and have fun, you know? That's the way I see it. Please turn off PC crossplay. All right, we'll do that after this. I haven't really used the pistols that much, to be honest. Dude, I know this is a Modern Warfare stream, but has anyone seen the newest GTA leak? Like, I know there's been a lot of GTA 6 leaked videos. There was 2 recent ones, right? Because I know there's a lot of ones before. The ones before, like the ones like a couple days ago, didn't really not that it didn't impress me, it's just that like I wasn't like blown away. There was 2 recent ones. There was one that was driving a sports car with a sunset on a highway. I genuinely was like, I was brought to tears. I'm not even kidding. I was like, holy fucking shit, this looks incredible. The newest one has the guy he goes to a gas station, he like kills the cashier and then he runs out. I don't know. But like, holy shit, like the game looks fucking amazing. I was just blown away by it. I don't know. And it's like old footage too. It's not like recent, right? And I think someone said it was an older build. I don't know how old, but I don't know. I'm just blown away by it. Can we join? Yes, I will let you. I'll back out right now so people can join. Anybody want to join? Feel free. I don't even know how to check my I don't know how to check my I don't know how to check my gamer tag from here. Account and network, maybe? I don't know. It's easier in BO7. It's a lot easier in BO7, but okay. So should I turn off PC only crossplay? I guess we will. I guess we will. How do you even do that? I'm guessing account and network? No. I don't even see the option. Oh, here we go. Console only. Okay. Open matchmaking, let's do it. Yes, but people say it just looks like GTA 5. I think people who say that haven't played GTA 5 since like 2015, because it's like, if you look at the back, like the 2 videos back to back, there's a night is a clear difference, right? Clear difference. Obviously, I'm expecting like, you know, it's not gonna. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a fantastic game. I don't know. I think it is. I do think we're getting to a point where graphics are like, you're not getting better than like GTA 6. I mean, you could maybe a little bit, but it's not gonna be like when GTA 7 comes out, whenever that comes out, I don't think the jump from 6 to 7 is gonna be as big as the jump from 5 to 6. That kind of a thing. But you know, it looks phenomenal. It looks like real life. Freaking incredible. I'm definitely going to do GTA 6 content. Not on this channel, though. It's going to be on my second channel. It's just called XpertFusion 2. You know, that channel's for all gaming content that isn't Call of Duty, basically. So, I will be doing lots of GTA stuff there. I think score streaks should give score for playing around the objective, not just for being on it, so strategic play is rewarded. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess they do that a little bit, like if you kill someone when they're on an objective, you get extra score for that. So that's a kind of like that, but I see what you mean. There's definitely a lot of like nuance to like the amount of score you get for things in score streaks, and that's why I like score streaks. You can't really do that with point streaks because it's like they're not going to go as specific with the amounts. I also like the UAV assists. I like getting like 15 score for every kill someone gets while I have a UAV up. I like that. I think BO6 and 7 went too far with it though, because there's like too many ways to increase your score amounts with like perks and stuff. They went a little too far with it, but I think in general, I think it's pretty good. You're pretty unbiased with your reviews on COD, in my opinion. Sometimes they do good stuff, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I'm as unbiased as I can get. I feel like I pride myself on that. Like, I feel like, this is no offense, I feel like a lot of people can't really do that in a significant way. You know what I mean? Like, and I get why. Bias is like a human nature thing. But I think, especially if you're reviewing the games, like, you gotta have some sort of like, you gotta pull back from those biases a little bit so you can like accurately talk about stuff. Now, to be fair, bias is not the same as preference. Like, obviously, I prefer Treyarch games over Infinity Ward. I can admit that. Like, of course, I much prefer how Treyarch designs their games, for the most part. But that doesn't mean I have a bias towards Treyarch necessarily. Like, a bias would be like if Infinity Ward and Treyarch does the same thing, and yet I criticize Infinity Ward for it, and I don't criticize Treyarch for it. That would be bias. Because then I'm just being unfair about it, right? That's what bias is. A preference is just like, I just prefer how they design their games. That's not a bias, you know? There's a lot of people mistaken that for that, because they're like, oh, you tend to love the Black Ops games, you don't like the Modern Warfare games, you're just biased against Infinity Ward. It's like, no, I mean, that's not really the case. I mean, Infinite Warfare is one of my favorite Call of Duty games, so clearly I'm not, like, against Infinity Ward. It's just, I just don't really prefer how they design their games for the most part. But I'm open to how they make their games. Like, this is a lot better than MW2 and MW19, I could say that already. Oh, dude, that head glitch spot up there is kind of insane. What did he kill me with? Oh, a shotgun? Damn. I feel like I got insta-killed up, but it's because it was with a shotgun, though. You ever get those deaths where you're like, that better have been a shotgun or a sniper that killed me, because if a regular gun did that, then that's insane. Aye! I want to jump on that hard point so bad. Bug it. Bug it. Oh, they're not even spawning there anymore. Wait, oh, shit! Oh, my God. GTA 7 is going to be New York? Oh, 100%. I would be shocked if it isn't New York. Whoa! Nice. Dude, I can't wait to get the stim. I'm such a slut for stims, man. I love them. I know people don't. I know. I love them though. I can't wait till I unlock it. I'm just so used to them. Every COD since BO4, that's all I run. Actually, I think Modern Warfare 2 2022 is the only like game since BO4 where I wouldn't run stims. And the only reason why is because that game has such a fast time to kill that it feels like stims don't even make a difference. Like, you die so fast, I'm like, yeah, stims aren't even gonna make a difference. I would usually run the shock sticks in that game instead. Ooh. Dude, the M4 is disgusting. This is definitely getting nerfed. This is definitely getting nerfed. This thing is disgusting. Whoa, whoa. Where was that? Oh, I died from that. Okay. Oh, yeah, if you do have a bias, yeah, it's fair to state that for sure. Damn. Yeah, because like I said, biases are very much, that's like a human nature thing. So like, if you do have it, it's like, I don't think you're a bad person for having it, but it's just like, yeah, it's fair to state it if you're reviewing something, you know?
Swapping that.
Yeah, dude, I love this M4, man. Oh my god. People are biased towards Treyarch zombies. That's why we don't get zombies from the other studios. That's true. That happened. I remember Infinite Warfare zombies got so much heat, and like I felt like half of it was so unfair to the game. It was like you could tell people were just because they just didn't like it because it wasn't Treyarch. There was a lot of that for sure. But I do see that with Infinity Ward a lot, because like people already don't like Infinity Ward, and I do feel like they'll give them a lot of shit for things that I don't think they would give the same heat towards Treyarch for. And vice versa happens as well. I see that happening all the time with what do you call it? Like people will give Treyarch shit for something that they wouldn't give Infinity Ward shit for, you know what I mean? Like it really happens both ways.
On your Semtex out.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Target down.
Oi! Dude, I gotta say, drop shotting is very good in this game. Like, a lot of COD's drop shotting isn't great, but this game, I feel like they've made drop shotting like the meta. Because, like, that I've been doing that. I'm noticing how much it helps. It's kind of insane how much it helps. Oh, what the hell? You can go out here? What? This is so random.
Friendly UAV online.
Watch out. Got one.
Oh, shit.
Down to my last mag.
There's a dude up here. Nice.
Requesting recon flyover.
We're kind of feasting, dude. This M4 is so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh! How do you feel about the BO4 manual healing? I actually enjoyed that system. I did as well. It's like, it's a thing where I don't want that in every Call of Duty, but I loved it in BO4, and I would love to see it return again. I always thought it should have returned in BO7, to be honest. Okay, so you don't get scored for destroying equipment then, okay. I wanted to test that, but I think it's the first time I've destroyed a piece of equipment in this game. Damn. I will say UAVs are maybe a little too easy to get because I feel like there's a UAV in the air literally 24/7. I don't think there hasn't been red dots on the map almost at all in this entire game. Which means Ghost is 100% going to be a crutch. I think the best way to prevent that from happening is add more streaks to the game that are like worth using. I feel like everyone just uses UAVs because, dude, they're so easy to get, and they're one of the best streaks in the game by far. Like, UAVs are OP. Like, why am I going to use, like... I'm not going to use a personal, like bomb drone or whatever over a UAV. It's just not going to happen. Like, the only Call of Duty where I didn't run UAVs was, like, BO2 and, like, BO3. Because those games have really good streaks. So it's like, dude, I'll use literally anything else because I don't need UAVs. I'm going to run the Swarm and the Warthog and all that fun stuff. But if the game doesn't have a lot of good streaks, then, like, yeah, I'm obviously just going to run UAV.
Target down.
Whoa. M4 has to be good in every game it's in. Yeah, it always is. Except for, like, maybe MW2, like the original. Not that it was bad in that game, but it definitely wasn't, like, one of the better guns in the game. I think everyone would rather use the ACR or the TAR-21.
Friendly UAV online.
Mag
But yeah, and recently M4 has been insane in every game it's in. 100%.
Grenade! Watch out!
Is that friendly bombs or enemy?
Target down.
Imagine if Lee Ross came out on Twitter and said he was making zombies for Modern Warfare 4 that continues the IW story. I would pee my pants in excitement. You would see me pee my pants.
Taking fire! Not dead yet.
Hope there's more New York City maps in this game, because I don't know how many more there's going to be. This is the only one we know of so far, right?
Enemy KIA.
There's a dude over here, right? Oh. Whoa! Oh, look at this flank. Look at that flank. Good flank routes. Why do I do shit every time you do good? Because only one of us could do good, I guess. I don't know. The world can only have one good COD player. I think there's two different audiences for Treyarch versus IW games at this point, where each side will critique the opposite. Yeah, because they do design their games in a pretty different way. I do feel like this game is at least attempting to find some kind of middle ground, which I feel like BO6 also kind of did. Like, BO6 didn't... I mean, okay. let me be clear. BO6 was doing that at launch, but I feel like as the game went on, in terms of, like, cosmetics, they kind of got crazy with it. But I feel like when it comes to, like, how the game started off, it did feel like they were trying to be... Like, people criticized BO6 because... I remember people were saying it's like if Infinity Ward made a Black Ops game. I remember people saying that. I don't think it was that much like an Infinity Ward game, but it had some elements that felt more Infinity Ward like. In this game, I feel like is closer to Treyarch than their previous ones. I wouldn't say it's just like them again, but it's closer. So I don't know. I think it's fine if they do try to do their own things and just stick with that, but I also think if they do that, I think it's always good to have alternative modes available. So like, if you're someone like me who wants to play Call of Duty every year, but also wants to have a mode that's like made for me, I think they could do that, right? Literally all they would have to do is, if they come out with the game, right? And they say, okay, we're gonna have core, we're gonna have hardcore, and we're gonna have a new mode. I don't know what they would call it, but let's say they had a new mode, a third like playlist. And doesn't matter what they would call it, but that mode made the time to kill slower. That's all it did. It gave you 150 HP. There you go, right? That mode would be for me. I would only play that mode the rest of the year. This game would be that for me, right? I would only play that. Like, you know how some people only play hardcore? I would only play whatever this other mode is called, right? And so, like, then I would have no problem with this... the core version of this game having the fast time to kill that it has, because I have that other version that I can play. So I'm satisfied. Many other people in the community are satisfied. And we're chilling. And I think the inverses should be true as well. So like, if Treyarch's next game, let's say they have a slow time to kill, they should have a separate mode that makes it so it's like a time to kill that's a little faster. Not like as fast as hardcore, but at least closer to like the Infinity Ward games. I think that would be the best way to like make everyone happy, to be honest. Dude, we did really good that game. That was actually probably one of my better matches so far in the beta. I didn't get the helicopter though, so I wasn't going on any streaks there or anything, but you know, I feel like it was a pretty good match. Let's do a wager, expert. Do zombie, and if you get the map right, I'll give 5 memberships. But if you don't, you give 5 memberships. How is that fair? I have like a 1 in 50 chance of getting it right. That's crazy. I just simply think I just wouldn't get it, to be honest. This isn't even controversial, expert, but IW making UAVs overpowered is just them trying to cover up bad game design. I'm not saying I disagree, but I'm curious as to what you mean by that, because you might be right. I don't know, but I'm trying to think, because I feel like their previous games were kind of the opposite, where like because they didn't have red dot. So the other games, I wouldn't say it was the opposite. It was that you were very reliant on UAVs because red dots weren't on the minimap. But now that red dots are on the minimap for shooting guns, it feels like not that UAVs aren't necessary anymore. It's just that like there's even more red dots now, which is fine. Like, I prefer that over no red dots, right? But I think you got to like tone down the UAV usage, and I think there's other ways to make that happen that doesn't involve. I don't even want to put an optic on this. The iron sights on this M4 are so good, so freaking good. Why does this music kind of sound like Vanguard's main theme? Can we please unlock new kill streaks, dude? We have been using this. Oh, here we go, Wilson. How do you... There we go. Finally, we can use a new kill streak. Oh, but I gotta change it on all my classes, though. That's kind of annoying. Oh, here we go. We got Cachette. PPSH. Yeah, we'll use we'll use the ISO. Let me just change the kill streaks. There we go. Okay. So this is a map I have not played yet. Curious to see. Oh shit!
Switching mags.
Oh shit! What the hell is this map?
Either way, I'll follow.
I'm running through. Oh shit!
Enemy spotted. Bag their ass.
Oh shit! War Beast, the game. I think that's on Spaceland, right? Spaceland reference?
Need some recon overhead.
UAV!
Switching mags. Recon online.
Sorry. Ah!
Getting lit up.
Ah! We were kind of going off there for a second. Didn't work out in the long run, though. Oh, my recoil. I will say, I feel like time to kill is only really a problem up close. I haven't really noticed it being a huge deal at distances. You know what I mean? Like, it really only bothers me when I'm, like, in the person's face. What? BO7 TTK was super fast. It was, I would say it was more medium. Like, it was fast for a Treyarch game because it was like, it was basically the same as BO6. And I want it to be slower for sure. But I don't know if I'd call it super fast though. Like compared to other CODs, I think it was more in the medium range. Now I prefer, like I said, I prefer as slow as you can get. Like BO4, Cold War, MW3, those are my favorite time to kills in COD history because they were nice and slow. BO3 and IW were pretty good too, and I think the reason, I mean, those time to kills aren't like incredibly fast necessarily, but because you have boost jumping in those games, it was already harder to shoot people anyways, so those games worked really well because of that.
Target down. Shit, I got rocked. Switching mags.
I would love, oh shit, a new Call of Duty to have BO4 time to kill again. That'd be awesome. Oh my god, we're just throwing nades at each other. Which is why we need... I haven't even used melee weapons in this game yet. Which is why we need pick 10 back so people aren't spamming equipment everywhere. This map reminds me of World War II zombies. Reminds me of Bodega Cervantes. Probably because we're in France. This looks like France. Bro, why does the enemy team always leave? What a bunch of babies. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about... You know what this map reminds me of? Holy shit, is this a... No, it's not the same, but does this not remind you of Hackney Yard from Modern Warfare 19? This does not look exactly like Hackney Yard. Remember Hackney Yard has like this little middle area? And it like goes back. Yeah, this looks just like Hackney Yard. It's not, I know it's not, but it looks so similar. All right, can that guy at least leave?
Dipshit, I'm on your side.
Like, if you're the only person on your team anyways. But you know what I don't get? Why is like backfilling not a thing anymore? I feel like this happens in BO7 as well. I'm trying to steal your kill. That's why I don't understand. Like, why is backfilling just not a thing anymore? Like in the old CODs, I feel like it used to like fill up the lobby if people left, you know? But nobody, just doesn't happen anymore. Oh, okay. Give us a BO7 map ranking. I am gonna do a video about that exact topic. I couldn't even give you it right now though, because I don't even know where Rex and Furnace would rank. I'm like not even sure. Whoa. What it means is they made the UAV overpowered. Most of the other streaks in the game are either bad or just suck. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really used all the streaks yet, to be honest, so I can't really judge the streaks just yet. I mean, from what I've used, I don't really care for the missile barrage thing. I'm not really a fan of it. Ooh, max ammo. The helicopters I only used a couple times. It was pretty good. But not like, you know, it's as good as any helicopter will be, you know. I gotta wait to see what like the gunship and stuff are gonna be like. Why do you think Pick 10 hasn't come back? So according to Treyarch, they said this last year. Ooh, what is that, an axe? They said this last year. They said the reason for... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Cam, I hope anybody in my lobby right now, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna leave because we're just wasting time. Like, I don't even care. We're just wasting time in that lobby. So they said that Pick 10 hasn't returned because this was the reasons, and these reasons make no sense to me, but they said it's because they believe it would be too complicated for like more casual players, and they also said that they don't believe it would be the best system. Now, I have a few thoughts on that. First of all, I don't think Pick 10 should return as is. You were not one kill off of a... Maybe you were, I don't know. No way. So what I was saying is like Pick 10, I don't think should return as is, right? Like as it was in BO2, because this is what I think people don't understand about Pick 10. I feel like it's so hard to like explain this. The 10 doesn't matter. The number 10 has no importance whatsoever to the class, the system, right? When I say I want Pick 10, I'm talking like a pick system, a system where you have to pick a specific amount of items to make your class work, and you can like mix and match what you want, right? That's what I want. It doesn't have to be 10. It could be pick 30. It could be pick 100. I don't really care, as long as you have that core concept. The reason I don't think Pick 10 as is necessarily I want back, I would be fine with it, don't get me wrong. But the way it worked in BO2, the reason I don't think it necessarily works is because they make it so a grenade is worth the same as a perk. And I don't think those should be worth the same amount, right? So my idea has been pick 100, where every item in the class has a separate point value associated with it. So like a grenade would be 5 points. A perk would be like 10 points. Attachment would be like probably like 1 point. I don't know. Attachments don't really seem like they need to be that much. Maybe, no, attachments would be 5 points, I think. Secondary attachments might be 1 point each though, because those are less important. I'm not really sure. I've thought about it many times before. I've written it out. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I made it so everything adds up to 100, and it was like, in my opinion, perfect. Like, I think that would work so well. So I would love to see something like that done. Would I like Pick 10 as well? Yeah, of course. I prefer that over what we have now. But if you do this Pick 100 system, it allows them to still have Gunsmith. Like, you would still have 5 attachments by default, right? But you can get less attachments if you want, or more attachments. You just have to either lose perks or lose your secondary or equipment, whatever, right?
Alright, what?
Oh, damn, we just killed each other. Oh my god. They don't know how to mix pick 10 with gunsmith customization. That's probably it, yeah. But like I said, I think they could do it, though. It's very possible. That'd probably get too complicated. See, here's the thing. The way I feel about a system being complicated is whether or not it's complicated depends solely on how they do it in the UI. Because it could be complicated if the UI sucks, but if the UI is good, they could easily make it the most simple system ever, right? It just all depends on the UI and the execution of that. Because, like, the game would do the math for you, you know? So it's not like you have to sit there and go, like, oh, how many points is this going to add up to? I got to do the math in my head. Like, no, you don't got to do math. The game, if the game is good and the UI is good, it'll do the math for you, right? It'll add it up for you. So you just keep adding stuff till you get to a certain point, and then you go, okay, I'm 5 points over, so I guess I should remove something that's worth 5 points. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it would be too complicated. But let's say it is a little complicated. Again, just make the UI better, and I think it would work out. It would definitely be more balanced and more interesting, in my opinion. Like, I would eat that shit up, dude. The level of customization you would get would be insane. No! This is definitely my favorite map, by the way. I love this map. Damn! I was hoping this would be my favorite map, to be honest. I feel like I was, because it looks the coolest, so I was like, oh, this better be my favorite. And yep, it is. It's the coolest looking, and it's the coolest design. Pick 10,000, just gunsmith renamed. Now that would be wild. Okay, what? Could someone explain to me? Oh, I love this map. This area needs to go. This area needs to go. The only purpose for this area is for a freaking annoying spot right here. An annoying head glitch. Like, why would they put this? This is so pointless. Like, this area actually, like, ruins this part of the map. Like, I hate how I'm sitting here being all, like, positive about this map, and then, like, I realize, you know, this part of the map kind of sucks. Like, come on, this is stupid. This is actually stupid.
Not dead yet. Gonna take more than that.
I'm not gonna sit there, but I'm just saying it's a stupid spot. There's no reason it should be designed like that. What? This or the BO7 beta before open playlists? I actually forget. Did the BO7 beta... Oh, yeah, I forgot it didn't have open matchmaking in the beginning of it. I forgot about that. Like, to this day, I forgot about that. I always, for some reason in my brain, I always thought it was there the whole time, but you're right. Yeah, it wasn't there the whole time. I would say BO7 beta. BO7's just really fun. I like it. Yeah, it's probably a spawn point, yeah, but the head glitch is nasty. Absolutely nasty. I also wouldn't mind seeing like the ghost class system return, where it's like you have like different point values for the perks even. I don't know. I just that's been one of my biggest critiques with this game. Also one of my big critiques with BO6 and BO7. It's just like this class system is just getting boring, dude. Like, they're not changing it enough, and they're keeping a system that I honestly am not a huge fan of. So it's like, we got to see something change in that regard. I don't want to see the same shit again and again and again. Rear grip. Because even with pick 10, like, I've heard people say, like, oh, we should just do pick 10 always. It's like, no, I don't only want pick 10 either. Like, I want pick 10 to come back because we haven't had it since BO4, right? So it's like, that's the reason I want it. Not because I want it every year necessarily. We haven't had it in a long time, you know? GTA 6 Netflix thing will be 30 minutes. Oh, I didn't know that. It's pretty long. I'm so excited for that. It's 5 days away. Holy shit. Sure, but they added build codes so that people don't have to pick 5 attachments. Build codes is so funny to me because it genuinely is so much faster to just put in the attachments than it is to put in that long ass code. Like, the build codes make sense for, like, I guess PC because you can probably copy and paste it, I'm assuming. Or I'm not even sure. Can you copy and paste build codes on PC? I don't know. But on, like, console, like, I'm not sitting there typing it out. I'd rather just know what the attachments are or just put them in. I haven't used build codes once. I'm not saying build codes is a bad system. They can do it, whatever. But it's like, I'm not using it. Like, I'm just not using it. Oh, man. Okay. Have we unlocked anything new in a while? I don't think so, right? This unlocks at 27. That unlocks at 18. I guess we'll just use PPSH. Yeah. No, actually, I'll use more of the ISO. No, I'll use PPSH. Let me just change the streaks on it, though. And let me add some attachments, too, because I don't got, like, shit on it. But I'm not gonna lie, some of the attachments... Why is there so many ADS attachments that ruin the ADS speeds? What is Infinity Ward's obsession with attachments ruining ADS speeds? I don't get it. It's like they want us to just... You know, I'll be honest, like, I don't know if it's a realism thing. I don't think it's a realism thing, right? It has to be more like of a gameplay choice because in terms of realism, it makes no sense. Like, I've heard people argue before that they like it for the sake of realism. If you've ever shot a gun in your life, it does not take that long to ADS. You can ADS really fast in real life. Trust me. Even with a heavy gun, you can do it. Like, it's not that hard to put up a gun to your eye to get to aim down. Now, the issue might be that if you do it really fast, yeah, obviously you're not going to be as accurate as you would be if you took your time. That's true. Oh, no! That's true. But, like, in terms of how long... Oh, we got the AGR. I didn't even realize. Dude, I couldn't even tell. Or, I'm sorry. It's called the Wilson. That thing better be good, man. That thing better be good. Dude, it hasn't gotten a single kill. Has it really not gotten a single kill yet? I wish BO2 had Primary Gunfighter 2 or whatever it was called in BO3. I always forget, yeah, it didn't have that, yeah. BO3 was the first game to let you do, like, 6 attachments, which was crazy at the time. But I liked it. It was well balanced because if you wanted 6 attachments, like, you ain't getting no perks. You ain't getting no perks. How did they fix the time to kill? They nerfed a lot of guns that were causing the time to kill to be a lot faster. Now, I'm not going to say it's perfect now. Fix is not the same thing as perfect, right? I don't think it's perfect. I also put question marks on it because I wasn't sure if it was actually a lot better or not, but in practice, it still is too fast, I think. But they did nerf a few guns that were causing the time to kill to be, like, ridiculously fast. I put question marks in my titles so people don't think I'm like, you know, because it's like, I don't know for sure if they fix it. When I make that title, I made that title before I even loaded up the game today, you know. It was more of a question because I know they made time to kill changes, so I was like, oh, did they fix it? No! If I was a little more accurate, we would have pulled that off. Optics help with ADS times in real life? It depends. I wouldn't say it does. What it helps with is like you're gonna be more accurate, right? Like it's gonna be more precise. But it's not gonna make it quicker to ADS, you know, that's not gonna make a difference. The only thing that would make ADS quicker is if you find a way to make your gun lighter, I guess, but even then, I mean, it's not like if you're strong enough, which I would assume most soldiers are pretty strong, so the characters in this game should be pretty strong. You can pull the gun up to your eye pretty fast. Like, it's not hard to do. It's just more so the accuracy thing, which I would be more okay with them doing that. So like ADS speeds should be like almost instant, right? In my opinion. But what they could do is they could make it so the second you shoot right after pulling up, you should be a little bit less accurate than you would be when you're ADSing for like a few seconds. That I would be okay with, which I'm not really sure if they already do that, to be honest. I can't even tell. But that would make a little more sense instead of just being like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it so it takes like 5 seconds to ADS because you put a scope on your gun. Like it's ridiculous. Like, what do you mean? They need to increase base health, not just making a TTK slower. I mean, I would like that, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. They're probably just gonna be targeting specific guns. Because most CODs do have 100 HP, and then they just balance the guns accordingly. I think the only games to go to 150 was BO4, Cold War, and MW3, right?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I mean, I'm really like, you know, this year, obviously, like, I'm still excited to play this game. I'm gonna play it, I'm sure, a decent amount. But I am so excited for what Sledgehammer does next year, man. I really hope they cook something really good. Especially if they make a zombies mode, which I'm not confident that they will, but I hope that they will.
Watch out.
Enemy artillery beacon active. Enemy artillery beacon active.
But I feel like they'll pump out a really good multiplayer, I think. I don't know what the hell it's going to be like, though. We haven't heard, like, anything about it. We heard one thing. There was one leak, and it was that it's going to be modern, apparently. It's going to be a new IP. There's going to be Kung Fu in it. Now, or no, it was karate, I think. But it was some kind of martial arts thing. I still don't know what that means, though, because, like, there was no context to it. It could be literally nothing. It could be, like, a finishing move or something, and it's mistaken for, like, a gameplay mechanic. I'm not really sure. That leak also did say no zombies, but to be fair, that leak came out like a year and a half ago. I'm sure things have changed by now. Like, they probably weren't. I doubt they would have been working on zombies a year and a half ago if they're going to have it. So if zombies was going to be in the game, it probably wouldn't be in progress until like this past year or something, you know? So we'll find out, hopefully within the next... I'm sure there'll be more leaks about that, even though they've been really tight about leaks lately. So like, I don't know if there's gonna be more leaks for Call of Duty going forward. Like, Ghost of Hope can't leak nothing anymore. He ain't doing that no more. So, you know, I'm not really sure what leaks we'll even get for the next game this time around. Because if we have to wait until like next June to find out what that game's gonna be like, that's gonna be hard to wait that long, to be honest. I think we'll get leaks before then. We'll probably get leaks in like, usually in like March or like February, probably. We'll probably know something. I thought BO4 was 250 HP. No, it's 150. Or, okay. Actually, I don't know. Well, hold on. You might be right. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it was just 150. I'm pretty sure it's 150. Yeah, 150. And it's 200 with a trauma, or with a... So when you use that crash ability, it gives you, I think, 200, right? But at start, it's 150. Yeah. Maybe you're thinking of zombies being 200? I don't know. I guess I meant time to acquire target rather than just raising and getting ADS. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It would, for the most part. I haven't shot a gun with a sight, by the way. I've never done that before. I've shot in plenty of guns, but they've all been just regular iron sights. I've never had any like interesting scope on it or anything. My favorite gun to shoot actually was an M4. I actually enjoyed that one quite a bit. It was loud as fuck, though. What should we use? I kind of want to use an M4 gun. This is such a good M4 map. I'll use the AK. I can't just use the M4. I know it's like the greatest thing ever, but I can't just use it. I gotta use some variety. Dude, I think one of my favorite things about this game is the iron sights. They cooked so hard with that. Because, I mean, especially after BO7 and 6, I don't know what it is with Treyarch, but, like, I love them, but what is going on with their iron sights recently? They have not made good iron sights recently. Like, I feel like half the guns just don't have good iron sights anymore. But this game, dude, there's a lot of good iron sights. I don't feel like I need a sight.
Friendly Wilson active.
To be fair, you also don't unlock red dot sights right away in this game like you do in most other CODs, so I'm not gonna put on a freaking ACOG scope on an you know, AK. Like, that sounds ridiculous.
Friendly attack helo entering the AO.
Wait, enemy attack helo already? What are we doing?
Friendly UAV online.
Need recon overhead.
UAV recon active.
Can we get C, please? I'm like thinking I should just run in there myself, but I will die. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
Activating DDoS.
That DDoS did nothing.
Friendly crossfire engaging.
All right, let's go for A. I've been pushing pretty hard, not gonna lie. Gotta be someone over here, right? Bro, where are the enemies, man? Oh, there's only 3 guys in the other team. Why do people keep leaving? People thought it was a problem in BO7. I think it's been a bigger problem in the beta. They honestly, they gotta do something about, like, that beyond just matchmaking changes. I don't know why they think matchmaking is gonna suddenly fix people leaving. Like, what would fix people leaving is if we gave more incentives for staying, right? Like, tell people, like, you'll get more COD points or something. I don't know, like some sort of reward, some sort of in-game currency reward for staying. Whoa! Got the Wilson at least. Does the Wilson just spawn next to you?
Requesting Wilson.
Yeah, would it just appear out of thin air? That's so funny. I'm sure they just haven't, you know, they probably just haven't implemented like a animation yet that makes it drop into the map, because it's just teleporting out of thin air is crazy.
Tossing grenade.
I'm not one to care about that realism kind of stuff though, so I really don't care if they never change that, but I'm just saying it's funny. I will say I'm liking this map a lot more than I was yesterday. I don't know what it is. I've really been liking this map. I think my favorite maps are
Requesting
Silkworm is #1, and then I would say this map probably. And then I would put Transit. I feel like I only played 1 match of Cachette, but that 1 match wasn't that good, to be honest, so I wouldn't rank it highly yet. I would not rank it highly just yet.
Activating DDoS.
I'm so glad they gave us point streaks, so I'll actually be encouraged to cap flags. So nice.
Friendly Wilson active.
Grenade out.
You know, I know they're not going to add looping streaks. They're not going to do that, 100% not, but I hope they at least add a perk that gives you looping streaks just like BO7. That would be nice. But I think the perk, honestly, this is what I wanted out of BO7. It's like, okay, if you're going to have a perk that does it and you're not going to have it by default, I think the perk needs to do more than just make the streaks loop. You know what I mean? I feel like, okay, so it should make the streaks loop, but it should also do something else. Maybe like make streaks, I don't know, give them like a bonus in some way. I'm not really sure, but something that is not just about looping, because having a perk just for looping streaks just doesn't feel right. Like, obviously it's very useful, but like, you're not going to get all your streaks every match, so it's like, it just ends up being a useless perk for many of your games then, you know? Ah! How did that guy survive that? Damn. Like that you can make the Wheelson guard a flag. Oh, really? I didn't even notice. Holy shit. That's pretty sick. I feel like this is just like my map. Like every game I've had on this map, I've been like kind of going off. I'm not doing that good right now. Let me not get ahead of myself. I'm not doing that good. I'm doing all right. All right. I ain't going off or anything. I was doing better last game. Oh shit. I love how fast the mantle is, man. It's so quick. Oh, stole my kill. I do wish assists gave you half a point for your score streaks. Aye. I kind of wanted to let them secure that flag, so then I can come in and secure it right after them. Let me just. Do you get any score for clearing it? No. I like this spot a lot because it's like a flank route, but you're really exposed. So it's like it's a risky flank, you know? Like risky flanks are always pretty cool. Ow.
This is not good for me.
Enemies taking Bravo. We're taking Alpha.
Down to my last mag.
All right, well, I'm gonna get another wheel slant out of this, but the game's gonna end, so it doesn't even matter.
Requesting Wilson.
Requesting Wilson. I should have not secured that flag actually. Yeah, the game's just gonna end. Oh well. I want to get another match on Cachette because I really want to like. I want to like see how I feel about that map. I don't know yet. The one game though, I wasn't a fan. Not that I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a big fan. Have you got the Zombies art book? Yeah, it's actually sitting back over there. So actually, fun fact, I was gonna do a stream reading the Zombies art book. The reason I didn't do it, I just didn't have time. And then it got to a point where I was like, I don't know if would a stream like that do well anymore? I don't know. But also, I already have seen a lot of what's in it because people were posting it online like days before I even got it. So I was like, okay, I feel like I already seen the big stuff. So like, what else is going to be in it that's going to surprise me? I don't know. I'm still going to read it though. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Oh shit, I actually realized I don't think I have a class with... Yeah, I don't have a class with the other AR. I kind of forgot about that AR, the Han. It's kind of a boring gun to be honest, so I haven't really used it. Now, I didn't love the iron sights on this thing. Oh, a laser that increases ADS speed? Give me that shit. I haven't really used it too much. Let me use a red dot. I don't think I've used like a red dot at all in this game. Why do these make your ADS speeds worse? Why would they do that? I don't get it. This makes your ADS way worse. Whatever, I'm gonna use it because I want the suppression. Aiming stability seems good. Ammunition. I think they nerfed frangible rounds. Yeah. Flinch resistance. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. We also, yeah, I don't like the artillery beacon at all, so I'm definitely gonna switch that for Wilson. In terms of like field upgrades and stuff, I don't know. I'm kind of okay with the portable radar. Riot shield, I kind of want to test it out at least. Quick fix is what I've been using. Vision pulse when spotted by an enemy. Haven't really messed around with my perks too much, to be honest. Transit being the small map is hurting my brain because of BO2 zombies. Yeah. That is funny. Oh, we got another match at Cachette. Nice. This seems like a small map as well. It's probably like a good TPSH map, maybe. So many attachments decrease ADS speed. Yeah, like they really shouldn't have that many that do that. Because that was a problem in MW2. I remember there being so many guns in that game where it was better to not use any attachments. Like, it was so funny. Like, I would literally use 2 attachments because I was like, I'm not even, there's any more than that, and it's gonna ruin the gun. So that was a big problem. Here's a fun question I want to ask the chat. What is your favorite betas? Like, this is not talking about the main game, just what are your favorite Call of Duty betas, like top 5? And like, what is your worst beta as well? Like, if you can remember what the beta was like. Of course, you have to kind of go back in time a bit and remember what the beta was like. Because I played all of them since BO3, so... Which BO3 is the ones, that's when they started doing them. They did do them, I think, before with like World at War. I think... I forget. There was another COD before that had a beta, but it was like... I didn't play it, though. But BO3 was the first one for a while, because there was a while where there was no betas. So that was a huge change for BO3, like really, really huge. And the betas have been a very consistent thing since then. But I would say my favorite betas... BO7 is up there. I was having a blast with BO7. Oh my god. Like, I was having such a good time. I remember the Cold War beta being really good too. Like, I remember really having fun with that. BO4 beta was really good as well. BO4, oh, what is that? What is that? Why do we have a whole back area of the map there? Is that just for camping? I feel like these maps are pretty much on par with like the quality of the MW2 maps. Like, they're not like better than Treyarch maps, but they're like they're pretty good for, you know, like what they are. Like, I don't think they're bad. They're not as bad as like MW19's maps for sure. Like, we ain't getting no Piccadillys, I don't think, hopefully. But there's these aren't as good as like the Treyarch maps for me, at least.
Swapping mag. Watch out.
Oh, bro, there's like 50, 100 dudes over here. Can I jump up here? Oh, come on. Oh. Damn. Do you like Die Rise, or are you just a bad player? You know, Die Rise is it's like a mediocre map for me. It's not bad, but it's not like, it's not good either, you know? It's just mediocre.
UAV fuel low. Returning to base.
I feel like everyone uses the word mid now for stuff, but I feel like mediocre is like the better way. Like, I feel mediocre is such a funny word. Like, it somehow is a meaner like word than just saying bad.
Requesting recon flight.
But it technically just means like it's all right, you know. It's nothing special.
Grenade out.
Oh shit!
Flash out.
Oh shit!
Changing mags.
What the fuck just happened?
UAV is low on fuel.
Hey, dude, this is literally Hackney Yard from MW19. I'm sorry, it's literally like the same concept. It's not a remake of it, but it's so similar.
Slide them.
Oh, come on. World War II had a good beta as well. Yeah, I agree. BO3 and IW's beta, like, I remember liking them a lot, but I was so pissed off at the time, though, because that's when they switched over to PlayStation having the exclusivity, so they got the beta early. And they still got the beta early even up till MW3. But I remember being just so annoyed because that's when they first made that change, and I was just like, I don't want to play on PlayStation. I was so pissed off.
Ready up. Hide the point. Control of the hide point. Get to the new hide point.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, this map is okay, I guess. I don't know. It's probably my least favorite so far, though. It's also kind of boring, like, visually. Which map visuals do matter to me a lot. You know, some people might say it doesn't matter. It's all about how good the mechanics are, or how good the layout is, but I care a lot about visuals. Like, when I do my map rankings, for me, it's like 60% layout, 40% visuals. Well, 40% like visuals and like interactivity, like how unique it is, like, you know, that sort of thing. Like, is there like cool stuff to it? Was that guy actually just brother? Is that how we're playing this game? Is that how we're playing?
UAV providing recon.
Yeah, Hackney Yard wasn't bad. I agree. I think it was a decent map.
Hide point established. Set security. New hide point identified.
What maps do you guys think they're going to remaster in this game?
Need recon overhead.
UAV recon returning.
I can tell you for sure we're probably going to get at least a few MW3 maps, like OG MW3. I can almost guarantee we're going to get Resistance from MW3. I think that was like, apparently someone spotted it like in one of the campaign trailers, so I think it's going to be part of one of the campaign missions, which means it's obviously going to be in multiplayer. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. Shipment and Shoot House are probably going to return. I don't really want them to, but they probably will. I'm okay with Shipment returning, but Shoot House seems like overkill. Like, we don't need that as well, you know? We probably will get like Dome and Hard Hat and those maps back again. I would love Seatown from MW3. Seatown would be cool. That's actually like a good map that's never been remade. I would like to see Seatown come back. But here's the thing. I want to see them dive into some Call of Duty Ghosts maps. Because COD Ghosts gets no love, man. Like, they don't remaster those maps, but like the DLC in Ghosts, not the launch maps, the DLC, so good, man. Oh my god. Like, remaster Fog, remaster Gold Rush. Oh, that would be so good. Could we play Inflation? Yeah, sure. I kind of forgot that was even in the game, to be honest. Let's try it out. Yeah, they could do Rust as well. That's true. I think they'll probably remaster like 1 or 2 Modern Warfare 19 maps as well, other than Shoot House. Like, I could see them remastering Hackney Yard, even though this maybe not, because this literally looks like Hackney Yard. So maybe not Hackney Yard. What were some popular Modern Warfare 19 maps? I'm gonna be honest, I hated most of them. So other than Shoot House, I feel like, I guess Gunrunner was somewhat liked, maybe. But like, I feel like every other map people hated though. So like, what could you even bring back from that game? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they should leave that in the past. Map voting is 3 maps now? Oh shit. I'll take it. I'll take it. 3 maps? That's pretty cool. I actually really like that. It'll probably result in a lot of ties, but interesting. Play the campaign. I'm not going to do that today. I don't really have the time, but I know it's just one mission, but I want to just stick to multiplayer for now. Could someone let me know though, is that campaign mission the first mission of the game? Like, do they say that? Because if it's the first mission, I'll probably end up playing it, but if it's not, I don't really want to play it, to be honest. Yeah, Silkworm is really cool. Did you see the Twins mask that gives you Twins ammo mod? Really? A new ammo mod? And the painting mask with the Stone Cold Stronghold effect. So I've been seeing, I heard about that one. How do you even get them though? I know how to get the astronaut helmet, but I don't know. I didn't even know about those other ones. I hope the quests for them are fun, because we definitely need better rewards. I'm definitely going to play more Rex and Furnace either tomorrow or Monday, and we'll be playing in Curse mode, and hopefully we'll get to experience some of those side quests that I haven't done yet. Dude, Carnival for Modern Warfare 2. I've been saying this for so long. What they need to do is bring back that map, but add a working roller coaster. How freaking cool would that be? Imagine that, a working roller coaster on that map. Like you can like jump in the freaking you can jump in the roller coaster cart. I was around the corner. How is that even possible? Bullshit, I was around the corner. Bullshit. So yeah, like what I was saying is HVT revealed. Is the HVT gonna have more health? Are you kidding me? So yeah, like a roller coaster, you could like jump in the cart and it just rides you around the roller coaster. I don't know, that would be cool. And a working Ferris wheel. Dude, imagine jumping into a Ferris wheel on a multiplayer map and it like takes you up and then you can like snipe people and get like better lines of sight from the top. Dude, that would be so cool. Does Infinity Ward have that kind of sauce though? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Treyarch would do something crazy like that. I know you'd have people being like, what does Call of Duty come to? Just people who hate fun. This game is rough, man. Way too sweaty. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's gonna be every single Call of Duty game from now on. I don't think you're ever gonna not feel sweatiness because, not even because of matchmaking, people are just really good at video games now. Like, and I think this is another thing as well. Obviously, Call of Duty is really popular, but I do think it's becoming less popular with kids than it used to be. Like, not that there isn't kids playing it, right? But I feel like because of Fortnite, like a lot of kids are playing Fortnite instead. Like back like 10 years ago, like all the kids were playing Call of Duty, right? I was one of them, right? Because there was really no other alternatives that I wanted to play, right? It was Call of Duty was the thing. But I feel like now it's like most COD players are like, you know, teenagers, like later teens, early 20s, that kind of deal, right? And so we're all pretty damn fucking good at these games, right? There's not a lot of like 10-year-olds who are playing that just absolutely suck at the game. Like we used to have a lot of 10-year-olds playing COD, including myself, and we all sucked, right? So you don't really have that anymore. I feel like they're all playing Fortnite, so I feel like that's part of the reason it's just been so sweaty for a while. It's like we're all competent video gamers at this point. We've all played a lot of video games in our life. There's not a lot of new gamers that are hopping onto COD. So, yeah, I think that's part of the problem. Do I think they can fix that? Not really. I think they just gotta... To me, you know, I'm okay with it as long as the matchmaking is good because it'll probably result in random lobbies anyways, and you'll have some good matches, some bad matches. And hey, I felt like that was the case with BO7 for me. Like, I felt like lobbies were random enough. I did really good most of the time. Some games I was getting shit on, but most games I was doing good. Yeah, you have to try, but I mean, that's the thing with video games is you're not gonna be able to perform if you're not trying, right? Like, you have to try. Like, there's no sitting back on a couch and like, you know, there's none of that, right? And I'm not really surprised that's the case, you know. That was barely the case back then anyways, though. I don't... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like back in the day, it was very hard to, like, do really good if you weren't, like, at least somewhat locked in. Like, back in the day, I didn't have this setup, right? I was playing on a couch and a big TV, so it wasn't a good setup. But if I wanted to do good, I still had to at least, like, prop up a chair in the middle of the room and, like, lock in. Like, I couldn't be, like, laying back on the couch and expect to do good. That's... Even back then, that never really happened. At least for me. Like, if I wanted to get a nuke in Modern Warfare 2, I couldn't be relaxed. Like, there was no relaxing. I was sweating my balls off, you know? It's literally Act 3 without any spoilers. Without any spoilers, I guess, is good, but do I really want to play a mission that's halfway through it and I'm gonna have to play the mission again anyways when I play the... You know, I'd rather not, honestly. I think I'm just gonna wait. Because then, like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to play the mission again when the full game comes out. And we're getting early access campaign anyways too, so it's like I'm gonna have a whole week dedicated to just playing the campaign. So it's like I don't need to play it early.
Take back what is ours.
Oi! Yeah, I don't, this mode is not really that fun, to be honest. It's not bad. I'm just not really. I don't know. I'm not getting much out of it. Do I have this blueprint? I actually don't even know. I think of number 1 through 10. If you get it right, you give me 1K. If you get it wrong, I'll give you 1K. It's a 9 out of 10 chance. But you could just make up a number and then change it on the spot. I think you got to write it down on a piece of paper. Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I was gonna say you write on a paper and you send it to me. Wouldn't the first mission be the one in the reveal in the store? Yeah, I would think so, right? I don't know. I guess we don't really know for sure. Enemy team got 1.5 million. Oh my god, we stink. I think map voting is 3 maps because there's not many maps, but when the game comes out, it'll be 2 maps and a random. That could be true, yeah. You're probably right. If you play it now, you'll be bored when it comes out and you have to play it again. Yeah, exactly. Probably better I just wait. Isn't this mode like plunder and kill order? That's what it felt like. I don't really care for it. I might go back to open matchmaking because also that wasn't open matchmaking, right? I don't think so. So I don't want to do none of that. Did you try the new free run? I have not. No. That's what happens when they release 1,000 things in one day or in one weekend, I guess. This feels sweaty because it's the closed beta. Yeah, that too. Closed betas are always like this, 100%. U7's beta was less sweaty. I mean, okay, let me. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I want to like we could reframe this because could it also be that you are just better at BO7? Like I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just posing the question because to me that could be the case, right? You could just be better at one game, so it feels less sweaty because you are more easily just kind of wiping through the enemies. So you know what I mean? Because that's how it feels with me sometimes. Like I could sit here and go, oh, you know, BO4 to me feels like a really easy Call of Duty. Like every time I play it, I'm like feasting. But then again, it's like maybe I'm just really good at BO4. You know? Does that necessarily mean the player base sucks? No, it just means I'm just really good at it. Same thing goes for games I'm really bad at the OG MW3. I don't know what it is. I suck at that game. Every time I play it, I suck. Right? Maybe it's, I don't know if it's the people who are playing it are really good or if it could just be me not being great at that, you know? So I don't know. It's kind of just one of those things. But you could be right. I don't know. Question though, are you playing the open matchmaking or are you playing the regular playlists? With the new skill-based matchmaking or whatever it's called. All the scrubs are playing Battlefield. Oh, the new Battlefield update came out, right? I wanted to play that, and I didn't, but I wanted to. It looked pretty cool. The like naval combat stuff. Did that release yet? I don't know if that released yet actually, but I saw like a trailer of it. I was like, damn, that looks awesome. I haven't played Battlefield 6 since like November, I think I played it a lot before BO7 came out, and then the second BO7 came out, I don't think I went back to it. But like I remember liking it, like it was good. I'm not like a huge Battlefield guy, but like whenever I do play it, I tend to enjoy it. Oh my god. Yeah, attachments shouldn't be making so many guns so much worse. Oh my god. Ah! No! Let me reload. Calm the UAV. Oh shit. Sliding in this game is a lot better than I was expecting. Like, I'm surprised Infinity Ward allowed that because, I don't know. Sliding is pretty nasty. How the fuck? Oh, I got it as headshot. But see, that's what I mean. The headshot multipliers, they feel so freaking... Like, dude, I got insta-wiped. I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Oh my god. This lobby's insane.
We're surrendering Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
Hey! There's like no indoors on this map, I just realized. So what the fuck are you supposed to do if someone gets a helicopter? I guess we're going in the bus. We're camping in the bus. Did someone get a attack like the AC-130? No, right? No, I think that's the thing that like swipes through the map. Did you know Paradox Junction has a Widow's Y machine? Oh yeah, I did see that. They added it there, yeah. Well, like randomly. You're not guaranteed it, I guess. Could also be the time to kill as well. I mean, the time to kill is too fast for sure. It's inconsistent more than anything. Which that's usually the case in a beta though, so I'm not like I'm trying not to be too critical of it. Cuz I'm like I feel like every beta has time to kill issues, you know. Something with the netcode, I don't know. Oh shit. I'm getting smoked. I might switch to the Han. I want to see if this is going to be any good on this map. Dude, I keep trying to Omni movement. Like, I didn't realize I'd be doing that so much, to be honest. Oh! Oh, shit! I do like the buses, though. I think they're pretty cool. Like, you're not really getting much cover there, but... it's pretty cool. Whoa! Dude, the lethality of these grenades are insane. Oh my god. If the time to kill was longer to start, then there would be not many issues. The time to kill, I've always said this, time to kill is probably the most important aspect of a Call of Duty game. I think it is the most important aspect. So, you give me a game with a slow time to kill, you could have like so many other problems with the game. As long as it has a slow time to kill, I'm probably gonna like it. This is we're talking about Call of Duty, by the way. Like, I'm not, you know, I always get people telling me, they're like, oh, but you love Rainbow Six Siege. It's like, dude, like, it's a different game, you know? Call of Duty is designed in a way where I just don't think the fast time to kill complements its gameplay mechanics. Rainbow Six Siege is very much designed around being a lightning fast TTK, and it works with that, right? It's, you know, it just doesn't, I don't think it works in COD, though. At least not current COD. Maybe it worked in like the old CODs, but I don't think it works today. It just doesn't. With the player base, with how the games are designed, with the, you know, aim assist, like everything. It just, I just don't think it works. There's a reason hardcore mode is like the worst thing to play on planet Earth. I hate hardcore with all. It's so much. It's like whenever I have to play it for like camo grinding, it's the worst. It's the worst. Do we think classic Modern Warfare 2 maps will be in this? I mean, there might be like one or two, but there's not going to be a lot because they already remastered all of them in MW3, and I don't think they're going to want to have 2 years, or, you know, 2 Modern Warfares in a row that has a lot of the same remastered maps. So I think they're going to prioritize like OG MW3 maps because that game, a lot of the maps weren't remastered, so they're probably going to do more of those. At most, I think we'll see for OG MW2 maybe Rust, and that's about it. I hope we get like a DLC map because they didn't remaster those in MW3. Like, I would love to see like Carnival, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing like Terminal and High Rise because we just saw them in MW3. So I don't think they'll double up there. I do wonder if those like randomly remaster like an MW2, like a new MW2 map, because like that sounds like they wouldn't do that, but like even like Sledgehammer did that. Like they just randomly were like, yeah, let's remaster this like Vanguard map. It was like a random Vanguard map called I think it was called Sphere, and they made it like weed themed in MW3. It's a good map actually. Like I like it, but I always thought that was just so weird. That was like a random map from Vanguard. They were just like, yeah, let's just bring this map back. Why not? I think it was a DLC map even.
Enemy crossfire incoming. Enemy crossfire incoming.
I hope to see Das Haus return for Sledgehammer's next game. Because to me, Das Haus is like, you know how like Nuketown is like Treyarch small map, Shipment is Infinity Ward small map. I feel like Sledgehammer should have their own. They shouldn't be using Shipment. They should do Das Haus as their small map. Obviously, I think the game should have multiple small maps, of course, but you know, not like one singular map that's like gonna consistently be in all their games. For Sledgehammer, it should be Das Haus. Skill-based matchmaking is like in BO7. The open matchmaking, yeah, but we don't know the specifics. I'm sure they made small changes here or there, but there's an open matchmaking playlist, and then there's just the regular quick play, which apparently is their new skill-based matchmaking, which we don't really know what that's all about. We don't know what it's like too much. They haven't really gone in depth to explain it, so we have no clue. Battlefield 6 got much better with updates. Oh, really? Definitely should go. I should go check it out. Because I do like the Battlefield games, but I do think... Dude, I did terrible that game. But I do think, for me, my favorite Battlefield games are 5 and 1. Battlefield 5 and 1. Damn, she's in midair. Battlefield 4 was really good as well. But yeah, no, I enjoyed 6 when I played it. Time to kill is the reason BO4 is my #1 MP, but also manual healing. Yeah, it's one of my favorites because of that as well. I mean, all of my favorite CODs have a slower time to kill, except for like BO2. That's like the only game where I rank it really high, and yet it doesn't really have a fast time to kill. But I've always argued like the reason that time to kill worked back then, there's a number of reasons. Like the movement was very different, the aim assist was very different, the net code was very different, like the hit detection. It didn't feel as fast in practice because of all that, so I think it worked. Doesn't really work in the newer games though. But generally speaking, yeah, like BO3, BO4, Cold War, BO7 is like medium time to kill. It's close. I would say it's closer to being slower, but you know, it's like in that range. And then I love, you know, Infinite Warfare as well. It's slow time to kill, so that sort of thing. What are you gonna do when rarities and armor return again in 2028 zombies? I literally, like, if anything would get me to quit making zombies content, it might be that. It might be that. I don't think I would quit. I love doing this too much. Even if it sucked, I would still make videos talking about what I don't like about it. But I mean, I would be very sad. Like I would break down at least for a day. Like it wouldn't ruin my life. I'm not gonna let a video game determine my happiness, right? But like, there would be at least a day where I would be a little depressed. At least a day. I would be, honestly, no. Here's a better word to describe it. It wouldn't even be depressed. It would be confused. I would be so confused. As confused as I am that freaking armor plates are in the MW4 campaign. That confuses me even. But yeah, I would, if they don't make changes for zombies, I would be very like, I would be like, bro, what is going on at Treyarch there? I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling they're just going to throw remasters into Kill Block. Well, I feel like the maps that are in Kill Block, I still think those are probably just going to be in the game, though. Because if they're in Kill Block, you would think that they would have enough assets for them to make them into remasters, right? Maybe. I don't really know how that works, to be honest. Isn't Sledgehammer doing Halo now or something? So that was a rumor that they were... like, there was apparently plans for them to make a Halo game instead, but I don't... apparently, the same rumor said that those plans fell through. So it's probably not happening anymore. Whatever that was, whatever was going on there, at the very least, I hope that wasn't impacting their next COD, though. I really don't want their next game to be impacted by that. Oh, I got my head blown off. In View 7 beta, I have like a 3 KD. I don't think it's going to happen here. View 7 beta, we were all feasting. I remember that. You mean Battlefield 1 as in the first one or as in one? Oh, no, like the one that came out in 2016. I don't even think I played the first Battlefield. Because, like, what is it? I don't even think there is a game called Battlefield 1, like a original Battlefield. I think there's a... I don't know. Whatever it is, I haven't played it, though. The earliest Battlefield I played was Battlefield 1943, I think. And then the Bad Company games, but I don't know. There's a couple of Battlefield games that you just, like, physically can't play anymore, so I just didn't play them. At least you can't play them, like, easily, you know? Which is, like, that's one thing that, like, I don't like about how EA treats Battlefield. Like, I hate the concept of, like, oh yeah, this game is less popular, so let's just take it down. Like, it's just not gonna exist anymore. You can't even load it up anymore. They did that to Battlefield 3. Dude, Battlefield 3 is like one of the most beloved Battlefield games. You're telling me it's literally impossible to play it on Xbox now? That's so stupid. Even if there was barely anybody in the lobbies, I don't care. Keep it up. Leave it. But it's gone now. You can't even play Battlefield 3 anymore. You can play it on PC, but not on Xbox. But yeah, that's what I appreciate about Call of Duty and how Activision handles it. The fact that every Call of Duty is still up on Xbox, they haven't been taken down, is fantastic. Like, yeah, it's almost impossible to find lobbies in some of the, like, the really, really old games. Like, you load up Call of Duty 3 from 2006, you're not finding a lobby. But the fact that it's still available is great. You know, you could still find a lobby if you wanted to. If we all jumped on it right now, we would find a lobby together, probably, and that would be fun. But, like, you can play World of War and find lobbies. Like, it's rare, I get. They're not great lobbies. There are usually issues with them, but, like, they still exist. Like, they care about keeping these games alive. I really appreciate that. Even, like, the ports were great. Like, I love how they did the ports. I wish those were on Xbox as well, but I at least appreciate that they did them, you know? Like, they do care more about game preservation than really any other studio out there. What did they change about the time to kill? Just nerfed a few guns, like the damage. So some of the guns that were killing really quick aren't killing as quick anymore. I wouldn't say it was a 100% fixed. Still pretty slow, or still too fast. Oh god. Don't kill me. Ah! All right, what was I supposed to do there? Yeah, Battlefield 1 is pretty great. I know it's a hot take, but Battlefield 5 I think is my #1 favorite Battlefield. It had like I loved the gameplay of it. I don't know what it was. It was so like fast and fluid and felt like the most like a Call of Duty game, which maybe isn't a good thing for a lot of people, but maybe that's why I liked it. Like especially the Pacific Theater maps. Oh my god, I love them. There's a camo you can unlock in this? I didn't even know that. What is the camo and how do you unlock it? The day a game would ruin Expert's day is them bringing Spaceland back but butchering it. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. This is like, I know most people are not like this. I would rather they attempt something and butcher it than not attempt it at all. Like, I know a lot of people would say like, oh no, they would rather they just didn't even try if it was going to be bad. I do not have that mentality for like anything. I would rather they take the chance, try it. If it's bad, it's bad, right? I would still be disappointed if it's bad. But I would rather they at least attempt it than just never even try, you know? Because, like, it's not going to ruin the original Spaceland because that still exists. So, like, let's say they did do a new Spaceland. Whether it's like a remake, sequel, whatever. The original Spaceland still exists, untouched, unscathed. It's never going to be affected. You know, you can't ruin the original Spaceland because it's... unless they go back to that game and update it or whatever, but... So, like, whatever new version they did, even if it was, like, the worst map ever, I wouldn't make me, like, mad necessarily. I mean, I'd obviously be pissed that it wasn't good, but it wouldn't make me more pissed than if they never do it. You know what I mean? That's the way I see things. But I'm that way about everything. Because, like, even I made a tweet today. I don't know if you guys saw it, if you were on my Twitter. I made a tweet, like, giving out, like, it was not really it wasn't a joke tweet. I kind of, like, worded like a joke, but, like, I was being dead serious. Like, I was giving the perfect example of what COD 2028 Zombies should look like for Treyarch's next game. And some of my ideas included, like, I wanted them to continue the Chaos story, right? That was part of it. And people were like, oh, but, like, they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna butcher the Chaos story, yada, yada, yada. I would rather they try than not at all, though, right? Because, like, okay, if they never do it, then we're just never gonna see what that could look like. We're never gonna see what it could be. Even if it ends up being bad, I think it's better than not trying it at all, though. You know, that's the way I see it. How's the beta? I like it. I wouldn't say I love it, though, but I like it. There's just a few things that need to be changed. Need 1,500 kills for the camo. Oh, I didn't even know that. Where can you see your progress for it? I'm guessing it's in appearance. I can't even see it. I don't know. I believe you, but I don't even know where to look for it. Wait, so do I have these like special variants? I do. I have a freaking La Sombra Venososa. I don't know. It looks nice. I didn't even know I had that. What other guns do I have that for? The Han? How did I not know that? I've had these special builds and didn't even notice. Oh, that one's locked. You got to get to level 30 for that one. Oh, I have one for the cast-off as well? Oh, shit. Why have I not been using these? I guess we'll use that. Should I use it as is? It looks like the freaking Volk from Infinite Warfare. What other guns have it? Oh, I have my saved builds in there too. Okay. That's about it, right? Yeah. Does the pistols have anything? No. Okay. I can't stand shotguns. Yeah, I can't either half the time. To be fair, EA's done some good for Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. They added new anti-cheat last year. Oh, that's good. I mean, those games, I hope because like those games are new enough that like they better never take those down. Like that would be ridiculous if they ever did. Those should definitely stay. Oh wait, I just realized Here we go. There we go. Okay. Let's use the weird AK that I have. It looks really funky, but I'm curious to see what it's like. What would you do if they brought back Spaceland, but it had rarities, loadouts, and armor system? Like I said, better than them not trying it at all, but yeah, I'd be very pissed for sure. I'd be like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Dude, I keep trading kills with people. That's happened so many times.
Enemy abattu.
The lead is ours.
Taking effective fire. Changing mag.
Holy fast TTK.
Enemy. You move more. Loud.
Oh my god, the whole map's over there. Did you play Battlefield 1 Operations? It has so much aura and atmosphere. I don't know, actually. What is that? Is that like a game mode or something?
Got one. Switching mags.
Dude, I love the AK, man. Oh my god, it's so good. What if they pulled a Rockstar, released a butchered remake, and then took down the original from purchase? Okay, well, that would be a problem. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a problem for me because I already have it, but I would still be pretty pissed.
You move more. Loud.
Receiving contact. Changing mags.
Dude, some of these guns kill way too fast. Oh my god. No hope. I'm not challenging a sniper.
Grenade out.
Oh, the grenade got someone? Holy shit.
Requesting recon flyover.
UAV recon online. Securing Bravo.
Get down.
You move more. Loud.
I would love to get A, but that's just not happening.
Shoot the other guys.
Charlie belongs to the enemy. Take it back.
Target down.
UAV recon returning to base for fuel.
Oh,
All objectives. Tight
holy shit.
securing Alpha.
Calling the Wilson. Oh, the Wilson does drop in. Why does it look like it appears out of thin air, though?
Securing objective Alpha.
Yes, yes, yes!
Taking Alpha. We control Alpha.
But see, this is why no looping streaks sucks. Because now I just don't care about how many kills I get. Because it's like, I'd rather just let myself die now so I can get more streaks.
We've lost the lead.
I mean, sure, you can go for a nuke, but I'm on a 10 kill streak right now. The gap between this and the nuke is 20 more kills. Like, you know, it's a pretty big gap with getting no streaks.
Do not let them fall.
Oh my god.
We've taken the lead. Enemies taking Charlie.
What will you do when PS5 is the only way to play BO1, BO2? I guess I'd have to switch to PlayStation then.
Requesting attack helo
Charlie is
coverage.
compromised. Get it back.
I don't even know what this attachment does. Because it adds like a little... Oh, it adds an EMP thing. Oh. What the fuck? That got a kill. Oh no, that was my helicopter. I thought my weird EMP thing got a kill. This map reminds me of a map, but I can't put my finger on it.
Marked one.
There was two guys.
Enemy is taking Bravo.
Whoa.
Flash out.
Enemy took Bravo. Don't let them get
Enemy down.
System out.
Okay. Let's fall back. Oh my god, the whole map's in there. Inspect the AK? Let's do it. Oh, what the hell? That's funny. Honestly, like, I wish that they this is a hot take, maybe, I don't know. I wish they didn't. What the fuck was that? I wish they didn't put any time into like those crazy inspect animations, because it actually kind of ruins something for me. Because the reason I like to use, can you jump up there? No, I don't think so. The reason I like to use inspects is for thumbnails. Like, I like to get a good look at the gun for a thumbnail. Sometimes the crazy inspect animations make it harder to see the gun, though. You know, so it makes it so it's not good for thumbnails.
This is not good for me.
BF1 operations is basically COD World War II war mode taken to its full potential. Oh, I don't know if I might have without like realizing it, but I don't know.
We're tied with the enemy.
I probably did. Because I played a lot of BO1 or BO4, or no, not BO4, Battlefield 1, especially the beta. I don't remember that specific mode. I don't know. I probably did. I always liked Conquest, though. Conquest was my thing. Like, that's the main mode I played in any Battlefield. I was a Conquest sucker. Oh, shit. What's with them bringing back modes and only having 2 maps, like War and Free Run? I think they just don't have the time to do it, because like sometimes those modes don't end up being that popular, so they can't really dedicate like a lot of time to making it. I get it for Free Run though, because like Free Run's maps are really big in BO7, right? Whereas BO3 Free Run, each map was like 2 minutes, so it's like, yeah, you know, you could say BO3 had 4 Free Run maps, but the one, you're getting way more playtime out of BO7 Free Run than you are in BO3 Free Run, to be fair. For War, that's more fair, because yeah, they definitely did do a lot with War, right, in MW3. Who remembers the last War map that they added for World War II? It had like a zombies wonder weapon in it. It was crazy. Time to Kill feels worse to me, honestly. I don't know, maybe for like, because there's netcode issues that could be causing it. I'm not really sure, because all they did was nerf a few guns. Like, that shouldn't be making the Time to Kill worse, but it's possible that it's just the netcode stuff, because like, yeah, I insta died there, it felt like, but I guess I was already damaged. I don't know. Okay, that was with a shotgun. Okay, if that wasn't with a shotgun, I would have been pissed. Imagine dying that fast to an M4. Battlefield 6 has great inspect animations because you can move the gun around. Oh yeah, that I remember that. Yeah, that was great. Forgot this new Free Run map. Yeah, I still have yet to play it because they released too much shit in one weekend. I don't know why they wouldn't just like release it a week early or something. You know, because now I haven't seen a single soul talk about the new Free Run map. Not a single tweet about it, not a single clip of footage. Like, literally nobody has said anything about Free Run, and it's because it's obviously gonna get overshadowed by a new zombies map, a new beta. Like, you know, such a sad thing to happen. And I actually told Call of Duty that, like, I tweeted at them, the Call of Duty community manager page, and they replied to me and was like, oh, now you got more stuff to play in one weekend. And like, I get it, like, yeah, more stuff to play, sure, but like, that's not the way it's seen in the social media sphere, you know? Because it's like, yeah, sure, like, as a player, yeah, you're right, it's just more stuff, whatever, I can play it later. That's not how people work though, right? When it comes to like the attention it gets online, there's gonna be a lot of people that forget Free Run even exists. Like you just forgot the new map even came out. So that's going to be a lot of people, and they're just never going to end up playing that Free Run map because of that. But if Free Run's map released last week, I think people will be talking about it more, because people will be like, okay, that's the only new content this weekend, so let me go play it, right? But when you release 1,000 different things at once for 2 different games even, it's like, it's just a lot of stuff's going to get overshadowed. you know? So it was not a good release decision on their part.
Return to base.
I do think, generally speaking, though, the way they do updates nowadays for Call of Duty is really good. I do like it. Like, I like having one new, what is it? One new update per month, basically. You get the season launch, you get the season reloaded. So basically one a month, right? I think that's pretty much perfect. Like, I don't think there's a better way to do content releases than that. I've heard people argue they want 4 DLC packs back, like that system. Not talking about it being paid. I'm just saying people have said they want like 4 drops instead of like, I don't think people want that. Like, that would be, people would hate that. I think once a month, especially in BO7, they did a great job of spacing stuff out. Not perfect, but like doing zombies for the reloaded updates and then like the launch of the updates being more significant with like multiplayer and stuff. Smartest thing they could have done, because I feel like every month there was something exciting. The only time there wasn't like that much was like season 5's launch, but they just didn't have much multiplayer that season, unfortunately. Like every other month, something was exciting, right? Next month we're gonna have season 6, which is gonna be the haunting update. It's probably gonna be a lot of cool stuff there. Like, there's always something. That is the best way to do it, right? It's gonna be a little less exciting with MW4 because we're not gonna have zombies, but you know, still that way of doing like, okay, 2 or 3 new maps at launch and then like 1 or 2 maps reloaded for multiplayer. Like, they do a really good job with that, honestly. It's funny, they release leaks to ruin Rockstar, but all it does is get people hyped. I don't know what that person the person actually think it's gonna ruin Rockstar. Even if the leaks like purposely made the game look bad, which it really didn't. If it did, it wouldn't matter because they're going to showcase the game in 5 days and it's going to look however they want it to look. So it's, you know, it's not really going to do much. Okay. Kind of sad because I played the new Freer map and it's a massive upgrade over the first map, and the first map is already good. I'm really excited to play it. Whenever I play it for the first time, I'll say this, it'll be on stream. It'll probably not be for a bit though, because I'm just so busy with other stuff. But maybe we'll do like just a regular like BO7 stream in the next few weeks, and I'll probably play at that stream. I want to use the Han, but I need better. No, fuck it, I'm going M4. This thing's too good. I wanna use it. I'm fuming. I was 2 kills away from a chopper that match, then I died in the most stupid way possible. Damn. It happens, though. It happens. What, is there any other new streaks, actually, that I unlocked? No. Oh, I guess Crossfire. I could try out Crossfire. Probably not going to be better than the Wheelson, but I'll try it. Oh, it didn't change. I gotta jump off the map. Whee! Wait, it still didn't change, huh? Okay, I don't know why it didn't change. We need BO1 Ascension Reverse Rainbow Perk Challenge stream. That sounds terrible. That would actually be... That would be borderline impossible. You would need the disgusting amounts of RNG for that. And if you get the wrong perk, you'd have to like purposely let one of the perks get taken. Holy shit. Okay, let's get to the back of the map. Call this bad boy in. How do you even use it? Like that? I better get at least 1 kill with this thing. Please don't suck. What? It lasted for 3 seconds! What? Oh, this thing's actually diarrhea. I'm never using that thing again. Oh, I got 1 kill. Okay, oh, congratulations. I got 1 kill. I'm never using that thing again.
Requesting recon flyover.
That is useless.
Throwing grenade.
Like, any streak that requires people to be outdoors for 3 seconds is not gonna, it's just, no, I'm not using it. Like, that's just not happening. Like, I can't guarantee that people are gonna be outside for 3 seconds. At least with other streaks, it's like, okay, yeah, like, you know, the streak will last like 30, 40 seconds. So like, if someone will probably go outside within that time. But dude, that thing was 3 seconds. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? I get it's only a 5 kill streak to get though, so it's not like, you know, it's understandable. Where was that guy?
Need recon.
Are you gonna play Resident Evil 4 DLC after you complete the campaign? Yes, 100%. Because I got a lot of people telling me I should do it, so I'm assuming it's good. If a lot of people are telling me to do it.
Target down.
And what Resident Evil game are you gonna play after 4? So now that is a good question, because I don't know yet. I'm probably gonna do a poll asking what I should play next, because I'm between 2 things, right? I could either go in order, so like we'll go to 5 next, right? I do know, like, I don't know much about these games. All I know is that I don't think 5 and 6 are like as popular, because they don't have remakes and they're a bit older. So I feel like from what I've heard, people don't really tend to care about them as much. But I still want to play all of them, obviously, right? I want to play all of them. But yeah, so we could just go in order. So we'll go 5, then 6, then 7, 8, 9. But we could also just go straight to 7. We could skip 5 and 6. I don't know. Again, I would need to know, because I don't know if that would mess up the story. Like, would I miss stuff that I need to know? I don't know. We could just do that. We could just then do 7, 8, 9. I would probably prefer to go in order, to be honest. I want to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I might do that instead. And then we're going to play. I'm not going to play like the original Code Veronica, because I'm going to play the remake when it comes out next year. So I'll probably go back and play the originals at some point. I'm sure that'll be like a fun video to do, but that's not like what I'm going to do first though. And then I also know there's Resident Evil 0 as well, but that also is apparently rumored to get a remake, so I could just wait for that remake as well to come out. You know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Not that I don't care about originals, but I've been playing the remakes this so far anyways, and they're really damn good, so I would kind of, it makes sense to like keep doing that, you know. But like I said, I think I prefer to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even if 5 and 6 are less popular, I don't really care, because apparently everyone hates Resident Evil 3 remake, and I loved it. So I tend to like stuff that people don't sometimes. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll end up loving it regardless. Okay, I think we're gonna do like 2 more matches maybe, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Didn't want to stream for too long today because I have to do some other stuff. And then, like I said, either tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, actually. It'll probably be Monday. We're going to do a Rex and Furnace stream playing Curse Mode, doing like side quests and stuff. But that'll likely be Monday because tomorrow's pretty busy for me. How are you going to upload GTA 4 and 6 at the same time? I'm hoping to finish GTA 4 before 6 comes out, but if it's a really long game, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might like do some like, I'll like take off 2 days from doing any other work and just play GTA 4 the entire day. Like I could do that maybe, because I would like to get that all out before GTA 6, because that would be weird if I don't finish that before, even though I don't think the stories are going to be related, right? But I don't know, we'll see. I rushed too much for my own good. Me too, me too. Should have the first GTA 4 video posted in a few days, hopefully. Did you ever play Friday the 13th? I haven't, no. And yeah, it doesn't even exist anymore, right? It's weird Capcom have made the remakes the canon games, so 5 and 6 don't properly fit in the story now. Oh, really? Oh. I'll still play them anyways, but interesting. I didn't know that. I assumed the remakes were like the same story as the original. Like, I didn't think it would be that different, but I guess it is a little different. Oh. While it's loading, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out.
Domination. Capture and hold the objectives to win. Securing objective Charlie. Securing Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. We're losing Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. Losing Charlie. Alpha's on.
All right, don't kick me out. Don't kick me out.
The lead is ours.
What gun should we use? Let's try the La Sombre. This ISO.
Bravo's almost lost.
I don't really know if I like this scope, to be honest. I've been using it a lot, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's a little weird.
Swapping mags.
Bro, Ada Wong is in my game. They're very similar with key differences. Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely play them at some point. That's not really my like concern right now though, because I also don't think like I don't even know how I would do those. Maybe we'd stream them. Maybe I don't know. 'Cause I know they're not on console, right? I have to go on. I have to go on PC. Well, they might be on PlayStation actually, but I know they're not on. They're not on Xbox at least. Except for the original Resident Evil 4 is on Xbox, but I know like 1, 2, 3 aren't. Damn. Whoa. How? I feel like that definitely felt like I died really fast. Damn. Resident Evil 5 is actually one of the better selling RE games. Oh, really? 5 and 6 are still canon, the remakes, since 8 and 9 confirmed that. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I've been loving them, so I'm sure I'm gonna at least enjoy all of them. I doubt I'll like ever hate one of them, you know? I don't really hate games that much, like often, like that's rarely happens for me. And if I do, it's like, I usually just don't even play it to begin with because I go into it knowing I'm probably not gonna like it that much, and I kind of set myself up for it. So I just, you know, like, because I know what types of games I like, right? So it's like, I don't know. I don't tend to hate games unless it rhymes with Modern Warfare 2019. Why is every Black Ops 4 Easter egg song after Blood mid? Is that true? I think Mystery is pretty good. The other ones are a little mid though. I think that actually the Togger Totem one's pretty good. It's just different. It's not like a normal song. It's like, you know, more of an instrumental. Holy shit. Oh my god! Who was shooting me? Oh, the helicopter. There's a lot of helicopters in my matches, I'm not gonna lie. I hate how people be like, oh, looping streaks causes streak spam. Bro, there's streak spam even without looping streaks. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Slaylist is the most disappointing gobblegum ever. Bro, Slaylist? Hot take, I hate the whole concept of that gobblegum to begin with. Like, I have to get a limited use gobblegum just to play an Easter egg song. Like, it's not even like, yeah, they don't even have the full, like, songs, right? They're just the instrumental. But, like, the reason I hate that is because, like, I think something like that should be used as, like, a map element, right? So, like, as an example, I thought of this on Ashes of the Damned. It would have been really cool. Imagine Ashes of the Damned, you could do some sort of side quest that lets it so the jukebox in the diner plays Easter egg songs and like on loop, so you can just stay in the diner and you can just listen to Easter egg songs on loop. That would be like immersive. It would be like, you know, really cool. That would be awesome, right? A freaking gobblegum that does it, you get one use of it. I don't know, it's just boring. I have zero interest in it. I just think like Infinite Warfare did such a good job of like music on maps where it was like unique to the maps and it only played in specific areas. You know, I don't know, I love that. I don't know why they don't do stuff like that anymore. Well, they do a good job with like the soundtrack. So I mean, like they did like on Rex and Furnace, there's music that plays only in specific areas when it comes to like the boss music. But I'm talking like licensed songs or like, you know, in the case of my example, Easter egg songs.
Switching mag.
Ah! I was so close to getting it. Damn. The only issue with GTA 6 content, because I'm gonna be posting a lot, is that like I feel like everyone and their mother is gonna be posting GTA 6 content. It's gonna be so hard to stand out. I'm gonna try my best. Can't wait for like the GTA compilation funny moment videos come out. Oh shit. Oh, I'm using this piece of shit again? Oh, actually, it might be good on this map though. Hold on. Hold on. It's a little better, I guess, because this map is like not indoors at all. I mean, yeah, it's all right. I guess it'll be okay on this map then. Any other map? No. Damn! Like, dude, I got insta-killed, man! What are we doing? They're scared to do year 2 updates when the highest selling DLC ever is a year 2. Yeah, I think they're scared to do year 2 updates because, well, there's 2 reasons. First of all, they want to work on the next game, I think. They don't want us to be spending time on the previous game that's probably going to be unpopular anyways, especially BO7. Like, BO7 I don't think is getting year 2. I don't think it's getting it, right? From a business standpoint, like, no, it's just not. If it was BO6, it was more popular maybe, but BO7's not getting it. But I think it's also because they don't want to take away attention from the current game. Not that I think it would, because like I just said, it's not popular anyways. But it's like a double whammy there. Then it's like they don't want to take away attention, but they also know it won't get much attention to begin with. So it's like... Did you hear that guy in the chat? Oh my god. I think there's a chance we'll get year 2 zombies, maybe. I don't even think we'll get that, to be honest. I'm still not convinced. I think whatever we're gonna get it with season 6. That's my guess. But I'm telling you, COD 2027 Sledgehammer will make zombies. I'm telling you, if it doesn't happen, I will eat my words. Like, I will physically eat words. Okay, this is gonna be, I think, my last game today. Most likely. Okay, hope we get Cachette, because that's the map we played the least. That was my best game in the beta so far. 44. Oh, it's pretty good. 44 kills, 16 deaths. I do like that map, but it's not my favorite. I think small maps, they work better in games with slower time to kills. That's what I've felt so like confidently about, which is why MW3 2023, their small map mosh pit is some of the most fun I've ever had in Call of Duty. Like, dude, Stash House, Meat, Shipment, DOS House, Emergency. I forget what other maps were in there, but there's like so many, like, there's so much fun. They're small, but because the game has a slow time to kill, they play so well. Same way with Cold War. I remember Cold War, like Crossroads Strike, Armada Strike. There was a couple other really small maps in the game. Collateral Strike was really small. Miami Strike. But like, it played so good. BO4 honestly doesn't have a lot of like really small maps, so I couldn't even really think of like BO4 as an example for like small maps, you know. I know obviously Nuketown, but like other than that, I feel like every BO4 map was like pretty much just a regular size map. Gonna peek the door. Whoa! Oh what am I doing? What the fuck just happened? Did you guys see that? I need to breathe for a second. I need to breathe. Call the Wilson. Call the Wilson. That was wild. What? Oh, that was a Wilson. That got a kill. Okay, I thought my grenade got a kill. Come on, Wilson, you gotta do something. This map is pretty small, I will say. That's a death sentence going over there. Brother. Yeah, dude, I want looping streaks so bad, man. It would be so much more fun going on streaks if they were loopable. Dude, I'm going off right now. I need a UAV. Bro, someone's got to call in a UAV. I'm locked in.
We've taken the lead. Threat down. Hard point relocated. Stand by.
Switching mags.
Hostile UAV is not a good thing. Oh!
Fuel's low. Fueler returning to base.
No! What, dude, what streak was that? We were at least on a 15, right? Damn it. That had to have been at least a 15. Dude, this is the easiest lobby we've had. Holy shit. This enemy team kind of sucks. I don't want to leave this lobby. Assuming it doesn't disband us.
Requesting recon flyover.
Moving.
It's always great when you're playing against people who aren't very good and they don't leave the lobby.
Changing mags.
Oh man. Yeah, I just got here and I'm looking at the scoreboard and yikes.
No! Why can't you shoot and call
Matchmaking's been a
UAVs
little
at the
bit
same
of-
time?
Yeah, this open mosh pit.
Yeah, so someone in the voice thing just said something. I think that kind of is interesting because it's like, I don't know, a lot of people have this idea that like skill-based matchmaking being bad is simply just harder lobbies, but like that ain't really how it works. You know what's funny too? We're losing this game despite the fact that I feel like the enemy team's not very good. But you know what? You know what I blame? I blame no streak looping because I was spending more time trying to get kills than I was trying to play the objective because I wanted to get a nuke. But if you know what? If we had streak looping, I wouldn't be doing that.
Grenade. Get back.
Like, streak looping was like my main topic of conversation with BO7 because that was my biggest issue where it was like, why don't we have streak looping? Why do you need a perk for it? But like, because this game I do think has other bigger issues at hand, I haven't really been too focused on that, but that is something that, like, come on, like, what is Call of Duty's, like, why don't they like streak looping? It makes no sense. It does not result in more streak spam, I promise. I will spam streaks regardless. My issue is when I go on a streak like that, I don't even want to stay alive anymore. That's not fun, right?
Switching mags.
Get to the new hard point.
All it's really doing is just punishing people who are good at the game. That's really all it does.
Need recon overhead.
It's like, oh, you're good. You're gonna be able to get, you know, 2 gunships in 1 life. Oh, well, we're gonna take that ability away from you.
Changing mags.
Why?
Target down.
Bro, how did I not get that kill? I'm going off this game. Not anymore, though. Not anymore, though. Now that they've gotten me in a bit of a pickle. Oh, watch this, watch this. I'm gonna go behind. Bro, I should have easily gotten those 3 kills.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area.
I hear so many footsteps. Can we talk about the Rex ending? What about it? I wasn't a fan of it. Well, you can, because I've seen it now. I mean, if someone in the comments, maybe don't say too much just in case someone in the comments hasn't seen it. But, or someone who's watching hasn't seen it, but I have. I'll say I didn't like it. I like the boss fight a lot, but the cutscene was rough. But I'm not a big story guy to begin with, so it wasn't like a big concern of mine to begin with. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think I don't really think the story's been good though. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh yeah, Cold War was incredible. Like, I don't think they've ever really had like a fantastic zombie story since like BO1 in like World of War is like, I think, where it was at its best. I really like World of War and BO1 story. A lot of that stuff we didn't really learn until later, I guess. BO2 is pretty interesting as well. BO3 has some good stuff. I think, like, I don't know, at a certain point, I just, like, I don't know, I just stopped. I actually really like the BO4 ending as well, like, story-wise. But, like, I don't know, I don't think the story has ever been, like, incredible, especially the Dark Aether story. I don't think it's ever been that great. I think even Cold War, I didn't care about it. BO6, I didn't care too much. I was just more excited for the Chaos stuff to come back, and it never really did. So, how do we do that game? 59 and 18, not bad. We were doing a lot better than that, though. We kind of started to slack towards the end. Still a really good match, though. Really, really good match. Best part of the ending was the song. Oh, yeah, the song was so good. I think it was, yeah, it was Where Are We Going? Like the version that they used in Blood of the Dead, right? Spawns feel less anchored to the dom points or hard point, but more based on squad spawning. I think they are using their squad spawn system. I agree with you, yeah. The squad spawn system sucks. That's definitely another issue I have. I might play one more game just because I want to stay in this lobby. So we're gonna stay just because pretty easy lobby. Why do you think it took them this long to end Hope in Rowdy UK? You're talking about like the leaks and stuff. I think it's because they started feeling like the leaks were actually, because like before, leaks helped them in a lot of cases, but I think they started feeling like the leaks weren't helping them anymore because, for example, it was making people less excited for MW4. But I've always argued that like even a negative leak could actually help you in the end, and this is something that I feel like these studios don't really think about, is like the lower expectations people have because of leaks can sometimes help it. I think a perfect example honestly was like Shattered Veil, because Shattered Veil was leaked to like be a small map that wasn't that special. Like I remember I think Ghost of Hope said that he was like, it's probably going to be kind of similar to like Liberty Falls size, something like that. And that's not the case at all, obviously. He was just wrong, and it's not a big deal. I don't know if he said that specifically, but he said something about it being a bit smaller. And it ended up being a lot bigger. That expectation being lowered is what led us to being like, oh my god, this is actually a really good map. I don't think we would have liked it as much at launch if like we went into it thinking it was going to be a lot better than it actually was. Astra Malorm was the opposite, where I feel like the leakers hyped it up a bunch and then ended up not really living up to those expectations. So it was like not as exciting, you know? So they gotta, you know, find a way to navigate that where they're hyping stuff up properly, but they're also not like, you know, going overboard with it to the point where we get disappointed. But I get why they wanted to control the leaks. I get it. I don't know. I think leaks are sometimes fun as long as it's not like story leaks and it's not like big reveals that they wanted to save for their own events. But they gotta have better marketing if they want that to be the case, you know. So definitely they gotta do a lot with their marketing. The leaks I like are the leaks where like the game's coming out in like 3 years and we hear something about it. That's what I like, because that's like, okay, it's not really like spoiling anything, it's just giving us a general idea as to what's to come. I like that. But the leaks I don't like is like, okay, a zombies map is coming out like next week, let me just spoil everything on that map. Those are leaks I don't like, because it's like, dude, the map's coming out in a week, we don't need these leaks right now. Like it's not needed, right? But again, if it's like for like the Sledgehammer's next game, I want more leaks 100%. I would love another leak about that game right now because I want to know what the hell that game's going to be like. But we don't need any more leaks for MW4 because the game's coming out soon anyways. Definitely don't want any story leaks. Those always suck. Dude, this gun is so good, but not in a way, not in a good way, to be honest, because it's like the TTK is clearly too fast. I am deleting people off the face of the earth with this thing.
Mag's going in.
We're on another streak.
Mags.
Are we gonna swap spawns soon?
Radar's active.
Damn! What was that? 9-kill streak? Yeah, well, we weren't that far. Not bad though.
Hostiles down.
Enemy CIA.
Oh shit.
Mag's going in.
Oh shit.
Target acquired.
I won't say how much I hated it. I just want a nice, clean, fresh universe. Yeah, I agree. Either restart from scratch, continue the chaos story, or I don't know. I mean, either way, I'll be happy as long as it's whatever it is. Hopefully, it's crazy, unique, wild, and we got classic mechanics. That's all I need. Whatever they do, as long as it's got that. But yeah, I would rather they don't continue the Dark Aether stuff, because I feel like the Dark Aether stuff, like, we're just gonna limit ourselves at that point. I don't know, like, what other shit in the Dark Aether are we really need to like do? You know, I don't know.
Enemy down. Hey, safe side.
I kind of want something completely new because, like, so the reason I want them to continue the chaos story is that allows them to kind of do like unique stuff. You know, like we don't need the ray gun back. We don't need, like, maybe even the perks can all be designed or like the god statues. You know, something like that. Instead of just doing like Juggernog again and stuff. Like that would be a good way to get a break from like Juggernog and the ray gun and stuff. But then we can go back to those things later on, obviously. You know, I don't know.
Need recon overhead.
BO4 is the best ending. Yeah, the writing was great. Gameplay, not so much. I don't know why they didn't give us a boss fight. That was weird. I know some people defend it, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like that was a creative choice. It feels like they just didn't have enough of a budget for a boss fight, so they decided to end it in a different way. I don't know what we would have fought, but I don't know. Anything would have been better than nothing.
Got one.
There's a dude over here. Oh, he isn't.
Requesting recon
I
flight.
thought he was. Never mind.
Enemy kick.
Oh, shit. Silkworm is really the only good map in beta. I love Silkworm. I personally think the other maps are okay. I don't think any of them are bad for me. I do like rooftops, actually. I didn't love it at first, but the more I played it, I'm like, I kind of like it.
Heavy fire. Not dead.
I'm also really good on it, though, so maybe I'm a little biased there.
Mag's going in.
Transit is okay. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Small maps like that only really work well with a slow time to kill, so it doesn't play the best because of that. And then Cachette, the new map they just added, it's decent. I don't like love it, but it's decent. I wish in BO7 they had added wonder weapons as multiplayer streaks. Like, imagine the LLGM. That would be pretty cool. That's why I want like a zombies themed multiplayer.
Reloading. Grenade. Watch out.
I really need the BO6 maps in Curse so bad. I won't ever go back to them. Dude, that would be a great Season 6 update, but I don't know. I'm not sure. GTA 6 is going to be so massive for views that it won't be very high because everyone will be too busy playing it. Oh, you're saying it'll be so massive? Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. Like, everyone's just going to be playing it, so they're not going to be watching it. That's true, but I will say there are some people who probably won't buy it right away. So I think there's gonna be some people like that. But no, I mean, I'll be watching stuff like, it depends. Like story-wise, I'll definitely watch videos if it's like, I want to see someone's like reaction to something or whatever. I feel like GTA funny moments videos are always great though. Like those never get old. Dude, I think GTA roleplay videos are so funny. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but it's like people like will play it and like pretend to be like they're like in real life or whatever. Those are always so funny. Like someone pretending to be a cop and they like pull someone over. I don't know. It's so funny. I think Red Dead Redemption has that too. I've seen people do that. I think it'd be hilarious if they had like specific servers for that, like even on console. I mean, you know me, I would go in there, I'd be trolling it really hard, but that'd be fun. That'd be hilarious. But some people take it so seriously though, which I find so funny. Like I saw it was I saw a clip of a Red Dead one, and this guy just like, I guess there's like an animation where you can like pretend to pee or something, and like the guy would just go out and start peeing in like random places, like in front of other people in Red Dead Redemption. And people get so pissed, they start beating him up and stuff. Like, I don't know, I thought it was so funny. I kind of want to do that, get into that, just mess around, have fun. I don't know.
Great work out there.
How likely is it that the other studios will be trying their own spin-off on, or spin on zombies in the modern era? At this point, unlikely, but I think it's stupid if they don't. They should. Infinity Ward's definitely not with this game. I mean, I'm still holding out hope, but that's not, I don't think it's gonna happen. Sledgehammer, though, I think it is more likely that they will make a zombies mode. I feel like at this point, I don't know. I'm a little worried because I've heard people say that apparently Treyarch like doesn't want the other studios to make zombies. I don't know how much I believe that. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know. Are you gonna play the new BO4 Classic mod? I think I will try it, yeah. Because the only problem is I'm gonna have to buy BO4 on PC because I don't own it on PC. I play on Xbox, so do I want to have to buy BO4 for PC to try it? Not really, but I do really want to try that out, so I might do it just because of that. But we'll see. I'll definitely check out his video on it just to see how easy it is to do, and then maybe I'll do it because that would be a really fun video. So do I want to play BO4 with the classic point system? Hell yeah. I know there's also a classic mod with like Cold War, I think, as well, right? Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. More videos and more streams coming soon. Next stream will likely be on Monday, though, with Rex and Furnace. We're going to play Curse Mode and just do some side quests and stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to have time to stream tomorrow. I have to do a lot of different videos and a couple other things for outside of content that I have to do. So probably the last stream until Monday. If things change, it's possible I'll do something tonight, but I'm not sure. Probably not. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in my next one.